Right, hello. Bloody wankers, that's what they are. The Americans. Not the Americans, sorry. I meant the bloody, UK people for those laws. It's fucking stupid. Also, hello everyone. How are we all today? In this world, where life is strong. In this world, life's an open book. In this world, where compromise does not exist. In his world of worlds, every step meets a rest. In this world, where one is all. In this world, his world, never fear the fall. In this world, his world, where compromise does not exist. In his world of worlds, every step meets a rest. Just casually singing the first bit in an English accent, the second bit in an American accent. You're very welcome. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? UK limiting free speech? Ah, that's bollocks. They will never catch me. Oh, yeah, the fucking, internet, I was gonna say, the internet regulations I think are amazing. Well, in theory at least. His world, where compromise does not exist. In his world of worlds, every step meets the rest. Yeah, the idea of limiting it so that only adults can access adult media, I think that's a good thing on paper, but I'm looking forward to seeing how they fuck it up, because you guarantee they're going to fuck it up. Also, your boy is cold and also tired, so I have a blanket. Guarantee. Also, my chair reclines if I can get it to work properly. Yeah, ethically good, but in practice trash. Yeah, exactly. It's like, they're gonna fuck it up. They're gonna be like, actually, I think you'll find that children can access 18 plus medias, because tell Puffer he's under arrest. Why would Puffer be under arrest? Also, the blanket is already uncomfortable. Good job, me. I'm just gonna recline backwards and chill. Oh, this is quite nice, actually. This is quite nice. Ah, I should do this more often. Ah, I've been having back pain, not gonna lie. Like, upper back problems, because I've been sat in my chair so much. Making, like, videos and shit. But I'm ready to go if you guys are. 2 seconds. Alright, so that's the video we're going to be going over. Let's get a Sky's theme up. Oh, apparently this is the ultimate remix of his world. Yeah, apparently that's like an ultimate remix of his world. Interesting. I'll have to give that a go sometime. There is a petition to stop these regulations. Honestly, that's fair. 10-year-olds shouldn't be on the internet in the first place. Yeah, it's stupid. Also, speaking of 10-year-olds, Twitter is angry at me. That's amazing. The fucking, Discord server, JP literally showed proof, that Twitter is very mad at me right now. which is actually kind of funny, not gonna lie. And obviously me being me, hold on. Let's just log on to Twitter. I don't do Twitter very often because it's a dog shit platform. How the fuck do you even go to your platform on PC? So weird. Is it home? Oh, you click onto that. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Wait, this isn't even me. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Yeah, I forgot. I have like a different account on my phone. Gaming Rift. Right, there we go. Yeah, so, Nintendo dudes are pissed at me. So so, obviously, me being me, I decided to poke the sleeping bear. So, oh, and I've already got one mean reply. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm hoping that I can make a video out of this. So, yeah, Nintendo dudes are very mad at me on Twitter, so I'm hoping that we'll be able to have enough salt to make a video about it. He's just like, just casually, just ironed. Just ironed. That's amazing. Anyways, let's, oh, the wasp nest. Yeah, anyways, let's, get to the whole Superman side of things. It means more content, I know, right? I get to it's all the more funny that, like, Twitter's mad at me. It's like, yeah, probably. I will do my best to piss Twitter off. Because it's so fucking easy to do that. Alright, let's get started, humans. So this is a video basically going over... just say Sonic beats Mario. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that Nintendo's dead and see what they say. So yeah, this video basically highlights why James Gunn's Superman works and Snyder Superman doesn't. Let's take a look.
Superman is the father of all superheroes. So why is it that audiences leave the theater smiling after watching the new Superman, while Zack Snyder's Man of Steel left so many people confused and divided? The two characters are more similar than you might think. Both are aliens raised by farmers in Kansas who came to Earth to help humanity. As adults, they reveal themselves.
I'm not gonna lie, for a 360 sub YouTube channel, this is already, like, pretty well edited. I'm gonna give them a sub. I feel like Superman, like, the 2025 Superman had such a glow up, because, like, people were like, oh, the CGI looks shit. Oh, this looks shit. Oh, the dude's weak. Like, his eyes are red from him using his own heat vision. Like, he's fucking weak. And then the film came out, and it's, like, amazing.
As superpowered beings who defend the planet in a caped suit, but one of them divided the entire internet while the other is already beloved. Right now, there are countless memes with millions of views.
Bro's only job is to destroy Earth while fighting and aura farming instead of saving people. The fucking memes are amazing.
Henry Cavill's Superman, saying he'd rather farm aura than save people.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, I really... chat, this might be a hot take. I really don't like the black and white suit in Snyder Cut. I don't like it. It's like, I think one of the reasons why I don't like... Hang on, I'm gonna lower the music because it feels like I'm like shouting. But it's like, one of the reasons why I really can't stand the DCEU is because... Oh shit, I accidentally reset the music, whoops. It's like, one of the reasons why I can't stand the fucking DCEU is because everything is so bland. Everything's just so desaturated in terms of color. It's like... And, like, that's one of the reasons why I think Matt Reeves' Batman also really works. Because it's like... Even though it's, like, very dark, it's still colorful. Like, the way that they do, like, the cinematography in the Matt Reeves film, it looks so much better. I don't know what it is. It's like, everything's just dark and dingy. It's like, even Shazam feels that way, and that's like one of the more light-hearted films. It's like, the only film that I think got away with it was Aquaman. And even then, it's like, anything above the surface was basically boring.
that he strikes heroic poses after deliberately letting the property of hundreds be destroyed. Today, we're going to investigate how much truth there is to all this, from the most impartial standpoint possible. But first, why are these two Supermen so different? There are 4 reasons that
that's one of the reasons why I really like this dude's costumes, because it's fucking colourful. It's like, he actually looks like... He looks like a fantasy character. I thought you were going to bring up Frontiers as a comparison. Yeah, see, that's another reason I hate Frontiers, because it reminds me of Snyder Cut Superman. No, I'm joking. Yeah, it's like... Superman's like a fantasy character. It's like, he should be like... I think Snyder shot himself in the foot by making it a more grounded take on the character. It's like, that's not what Superman is. It's like, if you want to do grounded, do Batman.
Explain it. First, Zack Snyder wanted to create a world that was as realistic and dark as possible, even when dealing with superheroes, to set himself apart from the competition.
It's like genuinely, like, you can't even make out the details in the suit, because it's just so dark. Like, what is this? The Superman sigil looks grey in this shot. Like, I know there's a lot of dust around, but it's like, even so.
He succeeded, just not in the way anyone expected. Christopher Nolan, director of the Dark Knight trilogy, was offered the chance to build an extended universe with his Batman, including a Superman film. Nolan turned it down and also refused to make a 4th Dark Knight movie, leaving Warner Bros. With no choice but to find someone else who would work with them. Given his good relationship with Warner at the time, Nolan helped with the production and writing of Man of Steel, but he recommended Snyder to direct the film. Snyder, in turn, was responsible for what many consider one of the best superhero castings in history, Henry Cavill. And of course, the rest of the Justice League came later.
So it's like, as well, it's like when you look at this particular shot and look at like the Justice League's costumes, it's like, it looks like Aquaman and Batman have the exact same suit. Same with Cyborg. It's like, everyone's just fucking grey in this verse. It's like, Flash doesn't even look red, he looks brown. Same thing with Wonder Woman, and it's like, I couldn't even tell you what's going on with Superman. Like, these characters just look so visually unappealing in this verse. It's ridiculous.
Justice League came later. Everyone instantly loved Cavill. After all, he was the living embodiment of Superman. His imposing physique, a face that looked like it was carved by the gods, and his natural charisma made him the perfect choice. No one argued with the casting. The controversy would come...
See, that's the thing as well. It's like, Henry Cavill is like the GOAT. It's like, he's got such a love for basically whatever role he's in. And you can clearly tell he's got a lot of enthusiasm for the character. And he summed it up best. It's like, Henry Cavill's in great shape, he's handsome as shit, he's got the charisma. It's like... Yeah, he's like, this was such a wasted casting. It's ridiculous.
Later, thanks to the vision of the director and the studio. The first step to making a fictional character work is to make them likable, so the audience can connect with them. No one wants to follow the story of someone they find off-putting or distant, and here we find the first fundamental difference between the two versions. Zack Snyder's Superman, played by Henry Cavill, was presented as a god trying to find his place among men. From the beginning of Man of Steel, we see him as an isolated being who must hide who he is. His journey is that of an alien carrying the weight of being the last of his kind and the potential savior of another. It's an exploration of loneliness and the burden of power. The narrative focuses on Kal-El, the Kryptonian, and how he must learn to be Clark Kent, the human. It's a melancholic and, for many, overly distant approach. This Superman is a tragic figure, a divine being who suffers for humanity, but not necessarily with it. On the other hand, the vision...
That is the perfect way of describing it. It's like, he doesn't suffer with humanity. It's like, basically every version of Clark Kent that I know of, it's like the 70s one, Smallville, even the 1990s, like, Superman and Lois, My Adventures with Superman. It's like, he feels human. It's like, half the time you could genuinely forget he has superpowers. Because it's like, he just feels like a real person. It's like, you genuinely care for the guy. It's like, I don't care about strong god man. What was the phrase I used in today's video? Like, super strong god man, or whatever phrase I used. It's like, he has like no... It feels like he has no personality to him. It's like, Do you know what? Do you know what Superman reminds me of in the Snyder Cut and the Snyderverse? He reminds me of Batman, where it's like all the charisma of Clark Kent is just an illusion. It's just a facade. Because deep down, he is this brooding, boring, stoic bitch. That's all he is. Like, when he is no longer Clark Kent, up until maybe Justice League. But by then it's too late. Because it's like, that's like the fucking... It's too late. Like, you said big scary god man. Yeah, exactly. It's like no one wants to see that. It's like, even looking at this dude, it's like his suit looks fucking awesome by comparison.
James Gunn has presented for his Superman, to be played by David Corenswet, is the complete opposite. Gunn has stated multiple times that his film focuses on Superman's duality, but with an emphasis on his humanity. The story, from the start, will introduce us to Clark Kent already working—
Superman is Superman not because of his powers, he's Superman because of his humanity. Yeah, exactly. It's like the famous quote from the 90s show. It's like, Superman is what I can do, Clark Kent is who I am. It's like, you don't get that from... Like, with Snyder Superman, it's the other way around. Superman is who I am, Clark Kent is what I can do. Like, he just puts on, like, a facade. It's ridiculous.
At the Daily Planet, balancing his Kryptonian heritage with his life as a young reporter. The key here is the Clark First philosophy. This Superman isn't a god learning to be a man. He's a man from Kansas, raised with values of kindness and empathy, who just happens to have godlike powers. So what do you—
Yeah, exactly. That is literally the perfect way of describing him. He is a man with godlike powers. Like, I don't know how it's so difficult to fuck this up. Like, that is quite literally Superman. Yeah, it's like... He's he feels like a normal guy, even if he's an alien. And he's got, like, incredible powers. It's like... Do you take song requests? Depends.
Prefer a god walking among mortals, or a mortal blessed with the powers of a god? This difference is crucial for connecting with the audience. While Cavill's Superman kept us at a distance, watching his existential dilemmas from afar, Corenswet's promises to be someone we can relate to. He's the friend, the colleague, the good guy who can also stop a train with his bare hands. Gunn's film won't focus on whether humanity will accept him, but on how he, with his moral compass firmly anchored in his human upbringing, decides to use his powers for good. It's an approach that seeks warmth and closeness, not majesty or the aura he could be farming. And speaking of which, I'll get to whether that mean is right later on. Cavill's Superman inspired awe, while Corenswet's aims to inspire hope and friendship. And at the end of the day, for a character like Superman, hope is the fundamental pillar that many felt was missing in the previous version. Reason number 2.
Yeah, like, he literally summed it up perfectly. Like, he hit the nail on the head. Isn't Superman meant to appeal to everyone in the world, not just America? Right, it's like, I know that in quite a lot of adaptations, it's like, he's like, oh, I represent truth, justice, and the American way. But it's like, what he actually represents is freedom. Like, things of that nature. It's like, Batman represents justice, Superman represents hope. I forget what Wonder Woman represents off the top of my head, but it's like, those are the, yeah, it's like they all represent different things.
One of the most frequent—
And it's like, I don't feel hope when I look at Snyder Cut Superman. Or Snyder Superman in general. I just don't... I don't feel hope when I look at him. Because it's like... Why is that Mr. Headcanon? It's like... You know what I mean? It's like, I don't feel hope. With Wonder Woman, it's compassion. Tell that to Injustice, Wonder Woman. But it's like, I just don't feel hope looking at Snyder Cut Superman. It's like, he causes a shit ton of collateral damage. It's like... I don't know. It's ridiculous. He doesn't feel like a man. He feels like... he just feels like an alien god.
Criticisms of Snyder's DCEU was its dark, desaturated tone. To understand this choice, we have to remember that Warner Bros. Was...
It's like, literally, like, Superman's suit looks exactly the same as The Rock. Like, everything about this just looks so bland. And I get that that was the point, but I fuck that point. It's like, it just looks terrible.
coming off the massive success of Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight trilogy. Films that redefined superhero cinema with a realistic, dark, and mature approach in its effort to replicate that success and differentiate itself from the color.
I'm just gonna be completely honest, Superman Returns is way more of a beautiful film than Man of Steel. I'm not saying it's a better film, but it's a more beautiful film. Today's your birthday? Hey, BCD, happy birthday.
And optimistic Marvel Cinematic Universe, Warner decided its shared universe should follow the same path. The result was a Superman who lived in a world devoid of vibrant colors, where his actions, though heroic, were always tinged with tragedy and destruction. The color palette of Man of Steel and Batman v Superman is cold, almost gray, reflecting a cynical and distrustful world that doesn't know how to react to an
Returns was made by a pedophile, but whatever. Who was Returns made by? I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because you've got to separate the art from the artist. And if you can't do that, then it sucks to suck, I guess.
Powerful being. This deconstruction, his take on the hero, while artistically interesting, clashed head-on with the public's perception of Superman, a symbol of hope, truth, and justice, represented by bright primary colors. James Gunn, on the other hand, understands that for Superman to work today, he doesn't need to be modernized with cynicism, but revitalized through his core essence. The new Superman suit makes this clear. The colors are vibrant, the red and blue pop, and the emblem on his chest, inspired by the Kingdom Come comic, is a symbol of heritage and legacy, not just the crest of an extinct alien house. The new DC universe under Gunn isn't shying away from darkness, but it uses it as a contrast to make its heroes' light shine brighter. Gunn himself said,
yeah, exactly.
Superman is someone you just want to give a hug, a character who embodies kindness and compassion. This doesn't mean he'll be a simple or childish character, but that his core will be decency and compassion, values that many viewers missed. In a real world that's already dark enough, audiences didn't want to see their greatest hero mired in the same despair. They wanted
Well, that's the thing as well. It's like, whenever you watch a fantasy-based character or a fantasy-based whatever, it's like, you want it to feel, like, incredible. It's like, I just don't like the idea of, like, Bryan Singer made Superman Returns. Okay, cool. Don't really care. It's irrelevant. It's like, the real world can suck at times. It can suck quite often, especially nowadays. But it's like, I just want, like, fictional characters especially to look gorgeous and to take me away from that. Because it's like, even the Dark Knight films managed to do that. It's like, I think it's a testament as to how shit this is, that Batman films are more visually incredible than Superman films. I think that's an issue.
Superman to be the light to guide them out of it. Snyder's tone was a question. How would our world react to a Superman? Gunn's tone is an affirmation. This is how Superman reacts to our world and makes it better. And this brings us directly to the meme that has exploded online. Reason number 3, the aura farming meme. The term aura farming has gone viral to describe someone—
Yeah, I really hate this. Like the aura farming is genuinely just stupid, to be fair. It is ridiculous. It's like, we'll get to it.
Who, instead of doing
Superman 2025, stopping the monster from hitting the building,
thing, prioritizes striking a cool—
Meanwhile, Man of Steel, they were casually destroying the buildings.
Powerful—
Yeah, and it's like he had the option of stopping the fucking truck, and he just chose not to.
To impress others. And fans have applied this directly to Zack Snyder's Superman. Let me break down a few viral videos.
Superman even saves a squirrel. Yeah, exactly. It's like, people really overhype this guy. It's ridiculous. It's like, they're like, oh, fucking... You're like, oh, this guy aura farms. It's like, okay, cool, and...
with tens of millions of views. The first compares James Gunn's Superman, who stops a monster before it can hit a building full of people, with the one from Man of Steel, who dodges a tanker truck, only to let it crash into and demolish a building. A building that, as we learn in Batman vs. Superman, was full of people. Although the name simplifies the scene, in the film Clark is barely in control of his powers, it perfectly captures the public's perception. A Superman who doesn't prioritize civilian safety and causes massive destruction. The second video—
yeah, he genuinely does not give a fuck about civilian safety. Like, in these films, it's ridiculous. It's like multiple times in Man of Steel, he's like he endangers people. Like he brings the Kryptonians from the Kent farm to Smallville. It's like endangers people. It's ridiculous. Like it's blatantly not Superman. Like it's just not. Like it is what it is. And this is hilarious as well. Your actions, that's what make you who you are. Maybe you should have let those kids drown, Clark. Yeah, it's like, they basically drill into the new Superman... They drill into Snyder Superman's head the idea of keeping yourself a secret is more important than saving lives. It's like, does that sound like Superman at all? Like, not in the slightest.
Video is brutal. It directly connects fiction's best dad, Jonathan Kent, advising a young Clark, maybe you should have let them drown, about a school bus that crashed into a river. If it weren't for Clark revealing himself, everyone on that bus would have died. Following that same logic, Jonathan later chose to die rather than let his son reveal his powers to the world, even though Clark could have easily saved him. The meme argues that this aura farming attitude is a family trait. While a simplification, it points to one of the most controversial writing decisions in Snyder's...
Does that sound like anything a superhero would do? Yeah, are you saying that the lives of a billion strangers are more important than my secret identity? Like, it's ridiculous. What was I supposed to do? Let him die? Maybe. Like, imagine if Clark turned into a supervillain after hearing that shit. It's ridiculous. Like, you don't tell that... Like, why would you ever say that to your child? Yeah, you should have probably let them die. Like, it's... mental.
Film, a Jonathan Kent who instills fear and secrecy in his son, not responsibility. The third video is the...
Rift Superman is an experience, so it makes sense he does so much collateral damage. Well, again, it's like Superman himself debunks that argument. It's like, because when they capture him, he's like, oh, I've been here for 33 years, Doctor. I've never hurt anyone. It's like, alright, well, what's your excuse in this film then, dipshit? Like, you hurt everyone with your mere existence, it seems.
Most extreme and best defines the meme. It shows Gunn's Superman saving even a squirrel, while Snyder's is accused of letting a courthouse full of people die just to farm aura. The reality of that scene in Batman v Superman is that Superman had no way of knowing there was a bomb. However, the public's perception is that this Superman always shows up after the catastrophe, posing heroically in the rubble instead of preventing it. Furthermore, later in Justice League, we see the same Superman is fast enough to perceive the Flash in motion, move at similar speeds, and even compete with him in a race, and he even takes him down quite easily. This inconsistency makes it hard to believe that Superman, seeing the explosion in slow motion, couldn't have saved at least one person. Instead, he just stands there looking distraught while continuing...
It's like, that's the thing as well, it's like he clearly hears the bomb. It's like he doesn't do shit to stop it. It's like, the worst thing as well is like, he doesn't even try to put out the flames. It's like, even if he couldn't save anyone in the courthouse specifically, or the courtroom, it's like there could have been survivors inside of the building, but he doesn't even try to, like, save it. It's ridiculous. Couldn't he hear and watch the bomb Homelander save someone from a bomb? Good point! Good fucking point! Yeah, Homelander was able to save someone from a bomb. That is a fantastic point. Man, that moment when Homelander is more of a hero than Super fucking Man. My god.
His mewing streak. The final image of him is the pinnacle of aura farming, an imposing pose that for critics lacks the hope inherent in
Like, what the fuck is he doing? He's just stood there like a lemon.
The character. Now, is this meme justified? It's complicated. Snyderverse defenders argue this deconstruction was necessary.
But I think it is. I think it genuinely is necessary. Now that you've said that, Homelander was able to save someone from a bomb, but Superman couldn't. Like, I genuinely think it's justified. There's no defending that shit. Like, when Homelander looks more of a hero than fucking Superman, that's how you know you fucked up. Like Homelander is like a sociopath a psychopath, he's insane, and he's, like, very, like, narcissistic and ridiculously over the top, and yet he still did it. It's ridiculous. Homelander, he actually saved someone. Yeah, he saves Butcher's life in the finale of season 1.
Necessary. Superman
From a point-blank grenade explosion.
and had to learn to be a hero. The destruction in Metropolis was the realistic consequence of a battle between godlike beings and was crucial to the plot of Batman v Superman, where Bruce Wayne sees him as an
What a hero, guys. I know, right? He's just causing so much fucking damage. It's insane.
uncontrollable threat. From that perspective, the destruction isn't Auraformung, but a vital part of his character arc. However, for the vast majority of the audience and longtime fans, this was a betrayal of the character's essence. Superman, in his purest form, always finds a way to save everyone. He's the Boy Scout, the one who inspires others to be better. Snyder's vision, while a valid reinterpretation, felt like a misstep because it sacrificed the character's heart for a grim spectacle and forced complexity. The aura-farming meme, while obviously an exaggeration, is the perfect manifestation of the emotional disconnect between the audience and Cavill's.
He also saved the baby's life. 2 lives right next to a bomb that had already gone off. Yeah, it's insane. Like, genuinely. Like, now that you've pointed that out, I can't unsee it. That's ridiculous. It's fucking funny, but not for the right reasons. Like, I have no words.
Superman. It's one thing to save or not save people, but it's incredible how Man of Steel is almost always stone-faced and seemingly soulless.
Yeah, it's like in this scene, for example, there's literally a flood going on, and there are people trapped on top of buildings, and this dipshit is just looking at them.
When he's Superman. In that light, you can't help but agree with Bruce Wayne. This Superman is terrifying and in imminent danger. Finally, here's a
yeah, this guy's fucking dangerous, genuinely. It's like... Did you watch the Fantastic Four? I've not seen the well, I've seen spoilers of the Fantastic Four. I was spoiled for the Fantastic Four, let's put it that way. Maybe my brain has been poisoned by My Hero Academia, but the essence of being a hero is meddling where you don't belong. A hero who doesn't save people is useless. Yeah, it's like, it's the same guy. It's like, it's the same guy who was, where, I don't know if you guys saw the live stream with SK, where it's like, there was a guy who unironically argued that, like, Iron Man was military propaganda. And it's like, one of the things that he said was, oh, Iron Man should not have gone to the Middle East to save that family, or whatever it was. Like, he shouldn't have gone to the Middle East at all. It's like, it sets such a dangerous precedent, where it's like, that guy was basically arguing, he was like, okay, if you're a white American, or whatever, it's like, you should not, like, make a positive difference if that positive difference is in a foreign country. I'm like, what the fuck kind of precedent does that set? Like, that's a terrible message to send someone, especially if you're a mentor figure. Jesus Christ.
Perfect sequence from Batman v Superman that shows how Zack Snyder, while a genius at cinematography, drama, and epic scale, never knew how to write the character after Nolan left. After Lex Luthor kidnaps Superman's mother, he tells him that if he doesn't bring him the Batman's head in 1 hour, she will die. Powerless, the Man of Steel flies to Lois only to deliver one of the—
I also think it's kind of stupid that Lex Luthor has such an obsession over Batman. Like, he gives more of a fuck about Batman than Superman, or it feels that way anyways. Like, Jesus Christ. Snyder's Superman felt more of a villain than a hero. Well, it's like, he felt more like an anti-hero. Like, he caused as many problems as he fixed. Like, it's ridiculous. Propaganda is getting out of hand. Yeah, like, fucking people are morons. It's ridiculous. Look who's on the screen. Oh yeah, it's the GOAT. It's the guy who, saved, like... Yeah, it's the guy who saved, a guy from an explosion. Wow, if only Superman could do that.
Most reviled lines among comic book readers who understand the character.
Lois, I have to go to Gotham to convince him to help me. Or he has to die.
He literally just said he's going to kill an innocent
Hang on.
who understand the character.
Lois, I have to go to Gotham to convince him to help me, or he has to die.
He literally just said...
Like, he basically just admits, yeah, I'm gonna kill Batman. And he says it to Lois Lane of all people. Like, that is mental. Like, why would you do that? Genuinely. I love the fact that Superman, like, doesn't even, like, think it over. He's just like, well, gotta kill Batman. It's like, it's ridiculous.
He's going to kill an innocent person to save someone else. A line that completely shatters the comic book character, followed by this gem.
Yeah, it's like wait, hold on.
No one stays good in this world.
In that moment, he goes from a
What
Superman who...
To die.
He literally just said he's going to kill an innocent person to save someone else. A line that completely shatters the comic book character, followed by this gem.
No one stays good in this world.
In that moment,
No one stays good in this world. That is actual character assassination for Superman. The whole fucking point of Superman is that he stays good when no one else does.
Of the character next to Injustice Superman.
Stop
Stop making Superman a villain.
Banco, thank you for the $5. I like Henry Cavill, but his Superman is one of the worst adaptations of the character next to Injustice Superman. Stop making Superman a villain. Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. Why did Lex Luthor have hair in Batman v Superman? I don't know. It's ridiculous. It's like... Yeah, like, they literally character assassinate Superman so hard. They're literally like, oh, no one stays good in this world. It's like, yeah, evidently you don't, you cunt. It's like, you choose to aura farm instead of saving people's lives. Like, yeah, you're a shit Superman. It's ridiculous.
he goes from a Superman who always tries to be better and inspire...
To give him some credit, I actually don't mind the Justice League suit. I don't think it's as good as the new suit, but it's like, I think it's better than the Snyder Cut suit. Like, this is actually pretty good. Like, if you made the yellow a little bit more saturated, it would be pretty good.
Humanity toward a brighter tomorrow, to a Superman who can't handle the pressure when things get tough and decides maybe he has to be bad too. You might be thinking, well, if I had to...
Yeah, exactly. It's like he literally gives up under pressure. He's like, well... Like Lex Luthor wins so fucking easily. He's like, well, you gotta kill Batman or I'm gonna kill your mum. Superman's just like, well, shit, I instantly need to kill someone. Like, it's ridiculous. Is it bad I cried when I watched the end of Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3? I wouldn't blame you for that. It has quite a powerful ending, Spider-Man 3. The film has issues, but I think one thing it nails is the ending. Like, the ending of Spider-Man 3 is, like, really fucking good. Or at least I think so.
choose between my mother and some nut in a bat suit, I'd do whatever it takes. I get that, but that's not the problem.
Bruce, please, I was wrong.
Well, it's like the issue is that that's what we would do, but it's not what Superman would do. It's like, it's the same thing with Batman. It's like, if you were to say to Batman, right, you have to break your no-kill rule in order to save this person, it's like he would find another way. Like, you're basically writing a fictional character as if they were a human being. But the problem is that Superman is human, or at the very least he should be human, but this version of Superman is not. Like, he's basically a god trying to act like a human being, and it's ridiculously, like, they cannot just keep their story straight. Like, 1 minute he's like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. But anyways, is he going to talk about the Batman fight?
Whatever it takes. I get that, but that's not the problem.
Bruce, please, I was wrong. You have to listen to me.
The problem is that Superman is supposed to convince Batman to...
Well, it's like, the problem here is that Superman is like actively aggressing, Superman is actively aggressing Batman. It's like he's constantly taking steps towards him. It's like, if you want to convince Batman, stand still where he can see you. Don't pose a threat to the guy. Like, if you're gonna walk slowly towards fucking Batman, it's like, you could kill the guy in 20 different ways without even using your heat vision. It's like, stop walking towards him, stand still and explain yourself. and actually sound like you have an emotion. Stop sounding like Anakin Skywalker. Bruce, you have to listen. I was wrong. Like, I swear down, I've heard AI YouTubers that have more emotion to their voice than this twat.
Help, but the first thing he does is this.
You don't understand. There's no time. I understand.
See, here's the thing that I've not understood. Hold on.
Is this.
You don't understand. There's no time. I understand.
So it's like, why does Superman have his hand on Batman's chest? It's like, this, like, who poses a threat to who in this scene? Like, ignoring the fact that Superman doesn't know that Batman has kryptonite. Like, obviously Superman would tear Batman apart if he had to. It's like, Superman's the aggressor. Why didn't Superman push him? I know. He's literally just a dick. He's trying to convince Batman he's not a threat. He's trying to convince Batman that, yeah, Superman was wrong. And he's, like, pushing him around.
An enraged Superman hurls Batman several feet before even trying to talk, knowing that every second is vital for his mother's survival. Even knowing nothing can hurt him, he decides to be a total schoolyard bully, menacingly approaching Batman in the middle of the night, grabbing him and tossing him like trash.
Yeah, exactly. It's like he literally just fucking ragdolls him for no reason. It's absurd. Kingdom Come Superman and Gunn Superman are better. Yeah, I agree. Superman at that point, it's out of character for him. Yeah, it's like he would be doing anything in his power to convince Batman to listen to him. It's like he tries one time, Batman's like, no, fuck you, and Superman's like, alright, I'm just gonna ragdoll you. Like, I don't care if he's in like an experimental suit of armor, it's like, you're Superman, you could have killed him. Like,
he then slams a human being.
Like, what the fuck is this shit? It's like an aggressive stance. Like, you're literally, like, you're not even trying to appear peaceful and trying to reason with him. Like, this is the sort of shit that Batman would do to Superman. Like, he would act, like, all defensive and shit. Maybe not, actually, because it's fucking Batman. Like, he'd probably just chill. But regardless, it's so dumb. Bruce, I'm trying to prove I'm not the villain, proceeds to throw Batman into space. Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
Against a building and leaves him on the edge of a roof.
Reminder that during their fight, Martha is in active danger, so every second fighting is a waste of time. Yeah, it's like they're literally wasting time doing this shit.
Rooftop. Someone please explain.
Is this a debunk? No, we're basically just watching the video. Because it's a pretty decent video, to be fair.
This to me. Put yourself in Batman's shoes. After all that, would you believe the being in front of you just wants to talk? That man did basically nothing, and Superman nearly killed him without even saying why he was there. This leads to Batman using kryptonite, winning the fight, and the whole thing ending with the infamous Save Martha's scene.
Save!
But it's like, the thing that's stupid as well is that even when Superman's under the effect of kryptonite, he still doesn't try reasoning with Batman. It's like, yeah, I think that would be a good time, don't you think? Like, your invincibility is gone. It's like, you have this guy who looks like the Terminator. It's like, yeah, fairly certain that's a good time to reason with him. But he doesn't do it until the very end of the fight. And what he says is stupid, because Batman should very well know that his mother is called Martha fucking Wayne.
Plus, evil Superman is so freaking stale. Give us something new like evil Batman or Wonder Woman. Give us something different, Hollywood.
Like, I don't, like, what were they cooking when they made this? They burnt the fucking house down. Bankai, thank you for the $5. Evil Superman's so stale, give us something like evil Batman or Wonder Woman. No, don't give us evil Wonder Woman. I need to, I don't think I could handle another evil Wonder Woman after Suicide Squad. She's literally racist to a shark. Like, we can't have that. Wonder Woman was the main villain of Suicide Squad.
Martha!
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the
Folks, this isn't Cavill's fault. It's the
See, it's like, the thing as well that's so dumb about this, it's like, remember, this is one thing that Injustice did right. It's like, you know when Joker, like, kidnapped Lois Lane, and Superman is freaking the fuck out trying to save her because he has no idea where she is? It's like, Injustice got that right. Like, they at the very least got the urgency of the situation. It's like, Superman is freaking out because he doesn't know where Lois Lane is. It's like, in this version, it's like, okay, he has an hour to get Batman's head to Lex Luthor, otherwise his mum's gonna die, and he's just like, Bruce, listen, I'm gay. Like, he doesn't even try. Like, what is going on? He does not, his mum, or like mother figure, is about to die, and he just does not care.
fault of bad writing that portrays Superman as an inexperienced, erratic, and moody, indestructible being who faces no consequences for his actions and doesn't seem to want to be better than the world around him. It's hard to empathize with writing like that, no matter how much we all love the actor. Snyder could have made a spectacular superhero story if only its protagonist wasn't named Superman, because unfortunately, he only has Superman's looks, not his hope. Finally, the fourth reason—
Yeah, it's the same issue that I have with, like, MCU Spider-Man. It's like, he looks like Spider-Man, but he just doesn't have, like, any of the rest of it. It's ridiculous. But, anyway.
Is that Superman has over 80 years of history, moody, indestructible being who faces no consequences for his actions and doesn't seem to want to be better than the world around him. It's hard to empathize with writing like that, no matter how much we all love the actor. Snyder could have made a spectacular superhero story if only its protagonist wasn't named Superman.
It's like, I think it's all the more worse as well when it's like they revive him, and it's like they just give him an excuse to be like, grr, evil strongman. Grr, scary strongman. It's like...
Because unfortunately, he only has Superman's looks, not his hope. Finally, the fourth reason is that Superman has over 80 years of history with countless interpretations, and each creator chooses which well to draw from. Zack Snyder was clearly inspired by the darker, revisionist stories of the 80s and 90s, like Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, where Superman is a government tool, or The Death of Superman, which explores his vulnerability. His approach was that of an Elseworlds tale, taking iconic elements of the character to tell a different story, one that—
He just became evil for no reason. Yeah, it's like they basically just gave him a bullshit reason to be like, grr, let me just aura farm real quick. Yeah, let me just beat the shit out of the Justice League. Amazing.
questioned his role in the modern world. It's an adaptation in the sense that it adapts the material to a particular vision, even if that means altering fundamental elements. His Superman is a thesis on power and responsibility, but one that many felt reached the wrong conclusion.
I like Henry Cavill as an actor, not Superman. Yeah, and it's like, I like him as a person as well. Like, he's so fucking down to earth. It's like, he's like one of the few celebrities that you actually want to be around. It's like when in an interview where he's like, okay, I got a cake from I got a cake from Tom Cruise, and it was the most delicious, rich cake you could ever imagine, and I ate the lot on Christmas Day. It's like, he just feels like an actual person you want to hang out with. Or it's like when he was talking about when he got like the interview for Superman, he's like, okay, so I was playing this game called World of Warcraft, and I was playing it, and I didn't hear the phone call from Zack Snyder saying I got the role as Superman. It's like, so you heard the phone ringing? Yes. And you chose to ignore it? Absolutely. I was playing a video game. It's like, fucking guy has like class. He's also just like a genuinely nice guy as well. It's like, they did him dirty, and they can't stop doing this guy dirty for some reason. Because it's like they fucked him over with The Witcher as well. Like, Jesus Christ. It's such a shame.
Conclusion. James Gunn, in contrast, seems to be making a more faithful adaptation of the spirit of the character's most beloved eras. He has explicitly mentioned Grant Morrison's All-Star Superman as a major inspiration, a story that celebrates Superman's kindness, optimism, and humanity in its purest.
Justice League suggests Batman revived Clark because he was a better man and leader than him. The Snyder Cut straight up gives us the only reason because he's strong. Yeah, exactly. What else did Henry Cavill star in? So he was in Superman, he was in the Witcher series, he was in one of the Mission Impossible films, he was like the main villain. I think it was Fallout that he was the main villain in. He's been in quite a lot of stuff, to be fair. He's been in, oh god, what was the... He's been in something with Alan Ritchson. You know, like the guy who plays, Jack Reacher. He was in a film with him. It's like he's been in quite a lot of stuff.
Form. There are also clear influences from the classic Fleischer Studios animated series and the John Byrne era of comics, where Clark Kent was reaffirmed as the true personality and Superman as the disguise. This approach isn't less artistic, just different in its goal. Snyder deconstructed the myth to see what was left. Gunn is rebuilding the myth to show why it has endured for so long. Snyder's Superman was designed for a universe that no longer exists, the failed DCEU. Gunn's is designed to be the cornerstone of a new one, the DCU. And for that, he needs to be a character who unites the audience, not divides it. It's not about which version is objectively better, but which is better suited for its purpose. And in the current climate, where superhero fatigue is real, a return to the fundamentals of what makes these characters special is perhaps the smartest move of all. Henry Cavill's Superman was an incredible opportunity, a perfect actor for the role, trapped in a vision that, while bold, failed to connect with the heart of what audiences want from the Man of Steel.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, he genuinely could have been the best Superman. Genuinely could have. He had everything going for him, and he was screwed over by the writing. It's like, it's the same thing with Tom Holland as Spider-Man. He had everything going for him, he got fucked over by terrible writing.
The studio's poor planning, tonal shifts, and rush to compete with Marvel created a chaotic universe where his Superman never got the chance to shine as he should have. The aura Farman mean is merely a symptom of a larger disease, a universe that didn't understand its greatest hero. Now, with David Cornsweet and James Gunn, DC has a second chance. This isn't about erasing the past, but learning from it. By returning to Superman's essence, a good man trying to do the right thing in a complicated world, Gunn isn't fixing Superman. He's reminding us why we fell in love with him in the first place. He's giving him back his heart, his hope, and above all, his humanity. And for that reason, while one version left us a legacy of debates and memes, the other promises something far more powerful. The simple, pure thrill of once again believing a man can...
Henry Cavill was a good actor for Superman, it was just bad directing and suit design. Yeah, exactly, it's like, he could have been the best Superman, absolutely. It's just they basically fucked him over.
Fly. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you want to see 30 Superman Easter...
Yeah, that was a good video. I like that. And now we're gonna take a look at this video from Theory Guy. Why Snyder fans never really understood Superman. 542 dislikes, but...
Alright.
I love that.
First words ever said on film.
Really?
1992, Days Confused, the first words I ever said on film.
Before I say anything else, yes, this is my first video, and yeah, I know, I'm not qualified, but neither is...
It's his first video, holy shit, really? Jesus Christ, he's only made one video to his channel, Jesus. Fucking, we got a new guy over here.
Alright.
I love that.
First words ever said on film.
Really?
1992, Days Confused, the first words I ever said on film.
Before I say anything else, yes, this is my first video.
What's your opinion on James Gunn wanting to work with Henry Cavill? I think that Henry Cavill would be fantastic in... Chat, what superhero do you think that Henry Cavill would be fantastic in the Gunverse? And you can't say Superman, obviously. Like, what role do you think he would be fantastic in?
And yeah, I know, I'm not qualified, but neither is Hollywood when it comes to Superman, so we're even.
And prove that men crying is the most sexist thing ever. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes. So, Superman. The guy who's faster than a speeding bullet, stronger than a locomotive, and somehow constantly being rebooted like your Wi-Fi router. We've had
I love this video already.
So many versions of him, it's starting to feel like Pokemon evolutions. We've got Christopher Reeves, Tom Welling, Brandon Routh, Henry Cavill, Tyler Hoechlin, and now David Cornsweet.
There's a star
Starman's waiting in the sky and so are the lawsuits.
And the wild part
For fuck's sakes, I relate to that. Copyright's a bitch.
is they're all playing the same guy. Same name, same cape. But somehow, they all feel like completely different species. Like, one of them literally said, "I'm always around," and saved a cat. Another one flew through buildings and said nothing for 40 minutes straight.
What? No way that's true. No way he had 40 whole minutes of screen time without saying a single word. Bullshit, that can't be true. Cavill would be perfect as Zod or Bizarro. Darkseid? Henry Cavill would be a decent Darkseid. Batman as well, he'd be decent. This video is unhinged and I love it. Oh, I'm gonna have a fucking field day with this one. Has to be an exaggeration. It genuinely could be true, though. That's the thing.
Around and saved a cat. Another one flew through buildings and said nothing for 40 minutes straight.
No way. Surely someone talked about that in the comments. Surely. Imagine if that's seriously, imagine if that is true. He just didn't say anything. That's amazing. I love it.
Superman's been cheerful. He's been moody. He's been romantic, stoic, awkward, ripped, soft-spoken, and occasionally allergic to color grading. And now with David Cornsweet stepping in,
Accurate.
it kind of feels like we're rebooting the reboot of the reboot. Again. But this time, maybe we're finally getting closer to what he's supposed to be. Anyway, we'll get there. Because before we talk about the future of Superman, we need to talk about the one version that split the fandom in half. The one that...
Fucking... Hello, Orange. How you doing? But yeah, I think this is madness. Get out the stopwatches, I know, right?
that still sparks debates 10 years later. Man of Steel dropped.
Drop it.
Fuck's sakes. I love this video already.
And
you'll never, ever, ever see me making a video like this because I think it's a little too, like, stuck in 2017 for my liking. But I'm so happy that videos like this still exist because, my god, it takes me back a few years. Nearly 10 years now. Jesus Christ, 2017 was nearly 10 years ago. Holy shit.
Half the internet went, why is Superman so sad? And the other half went, bro, this movie changed my life. Why did this movie hit people so hard? Like,
chat, which camp were you in? Were you in why is Superman so sad, or were you in Thingamajig? I'll be honest, Man of Steel just never really wowed me. Like, chat, I've got the perfect comparison. Man of Steel felt like 2003 Hulk. The action was amazing, nothing else was good. That is what that's the immediate comparison I had in my head. One in the chat if you agree. Like, Man of Steel and the 2003 Hulk film had really good action, especially for the time that they both came out. But nothing else about those films really gripped me. Like, the 2003 Hulk film was like, what the fuck is going on? And then the Man of Steel film was like, okay, like, can we get back to the action? Like, it's the only thing that's decent.
Does it still have fans posting tearful love letters about First Flight like it's their wedding video? Because this wasn't just a superhero movie. It was sci-fi. It was myth. It was disaster cinema. It was a guy with the power of a son, raised by a farmer, trying not to lose his mind in a world that thinks he's either a god or a bomb. This was Superman filtered through a post-9/11, post-Dark Knight, high-anxiety world. Just kidding. Or am I? Superman's not cracking jokes here. He's not winking at the camera. He's barely smiling. But it works.
See, that's the thing. It's like, I don't think it works, genuinely. It's like, it just doesn't feel, Goji, you gotta go. Yeah, no worries, dude, it's good. It's like, he just said Superman is Sentry. I know, right? It's like, I think that's what makes Superman so nice. It's like the charisma. It's like, yeah, make him wink to the camera. Make him, like... And the funny thing is that the Joss Whedon film kind of did this right. It's like, you had that scene where, like, Superman saves the people from the burning building, and he's just chilling with the firefighters, and he's just being a nice guy.
Because this version of Clark Kent doesn't feel like a comic book. He feels like a real person, living in a world that doesn't know what to do with someone who only wants to help. Zack Snyder, love him or not, wasn't interested in giving us the perfect, smiling, tree-lifting Boy Scout. He gave us a lonely, emotionally repressed farm boy. Someone raised by parents who genuinely feared what would happen.
The whole town of Metropolis looks like Gotham. Yeah, it's like...
if the world ever found out who he really was. So the other day I was, well, sitting on the toilet. Look, don't judge. We've all...
See, that's the thing as well. It's like, they basically drill into, like, Superman's head that, like, his secret identity is the thing that matters most. Like, they quite literally are like, oh, are you saying that the lives of a billion strangers matters more than my secret identity? It's like, what's his fucking... Like, Jonathan Kent, like, sees Clark save a bus full of people that were certainly gonna drown if he didn't save them. And he was like, yeah, Clark, maybe you should have let all those people drown just to save your secret identity. Like, it's a wonder that this fucking twat grew up to be a hero at all. With life lessons like that. Oh, Clark, honey, like, when things go down, just leave the peasants to die. Like, it's a miracle he didn't turn into Lex Luthor with life advice like that. Like, genuinely, like, it's a miracle he didn't become a fucking villain.
God are sacred thinking places. But
Chat, Riff, do you dislike Snyder? I don't give a shit about Zack Snyder himself. I don't give a shit about Joss Whedon. I don't give a shit about James Gunn. But I do not like Zack Snyder's Superman.
mid-scroll, Spotify decided to randomly play Hans Zimmer's First Flight from Man of Steel. Anyway, the moment that music kicked in, I swear to God, I felt like I was...
Who's gonna recognize Clark Kent? Yeah, and who the fuck's gonna believe that he's Superman? It's like, that's the thing. It's like, even when... like, there have been times in the comics, or even in the animated series, where Clark has literally said to Lois, yeah, I'm Superman, and she's just laughed in his face. It's like... it's ridiculous.
Chosen one.
And it's like, part of the reason why no one believes that he's Superman is not the glasses, but it's the fact that he just does not act like Superman when he's Clark Kent. It's like, Christopher Reeve got that right. Dean Cain's Superman got that right. Tom Welling... I mean, to be fair, he didn't really have much opportunity to be Superman. Tyler Hoechlin fucking nailed it. Like, they are two... like, he nailed that shit. It's like, Henry Cavill just doesn't do that. Like, his writing just does not feel like that.
Giving me goosebumps where
What would be better, saving your identity or saving hundreds of lives? Yeah, it's like, and a good example is, like, Spider-Man 2. Like, he literally takes off his mask, they all see his face, he's like, alright, I gotta save you all anyways. And they agree to keep his face a secret. It's like, I think that's amazing. That's a far better message to give to people than, oh, you have the power to help people, but you shouldn't because it might inconvenience you. It's like, what the fuck? Like, what kind of message is that to give to a kid?
goosebumps shouldn't exist. Zimmer.
Especially when you're a character as fast as Superman, it's like, you could basically save them and then dip without them noticing.
You beautiful...
It's like, that's a reoccurring theme in, like, Tom Welling's Superman, at least. It's like, they don't even know who he is. For years, he's just known as the Blur. They don't even know he's Superman. Like, all they see is, like, a flash of blue and red light. Like, they call him the Blur for, like, 8 fucking seasons, I'm fairly certain. He doesn't become Superman until, like, the very end.
Full maniac. What have you done to me? Honestly, if I ever meet Hans Zimmer in person, I might propose.
Christopher Nolan's Batman versus Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man's got that. Sorry, Batman. What the fuck is happening here?
Stumbles, there's no cat in a tree moment, but that's fine, because what Man of Steel gave us was something no other Superman film ever did. A genuine, modern, mythic exploration of what it means to be good in a complicated world. That's what Snyder gave us.
He didn't give them that, though. It's like, his dad literally said to him, yeah, you shouldn't help people. I don't understand. Is he like... I don't know if he's praising Snyder, because he's saying why Snyder fans never understood Superman, so it's like... Anyways.
What fans took from it is a whole different story. So I ran a little experiment on Reddit to find why they liked this version of Superman. Let's break it down. So I did something dangerous. I asked the internet a simple question.
Oh, God.
Why is Zack Snyder's Superman your favorite? And what followed was chaos.
Oh, God.
Hundreds of comments. Hot takes so bold they could burn toast. Memes and essays deeper than Marcus Aurelius' Meditations. But when I sorted through all of it, I saw the real picture of why people loved Man of Steel.
With great power doesn't come great responsibility. Yeah, I know, right? It's like... Man.
And that picture? It had almost nothing to do with who Superman really is.
Relatability through struggle.
When fans were asked why Zack Snyder's Superman resonated so deeply with them, one response towered above the rest, over and over again. In different words, the same truth appeared. They love him because he struggles, but not in the way most superheroes struggle, but with something far more real, the burden of being human. They don't see this Superman as a beacon looking down from the clouds. They see him as...
I feel like the Jonathan Kent stuff would have worked better if the movie did more to disprove his point. Yeah, exactly. It would have been way better. But we just didn't really get that.
The man caught between two worlds. Between expectation and reality. Between the weight of his destiny and the noise of a broken world. He's someone trying to do the right thing.
Also, in Man of Steel, doesn't he, like, not become Clark Kent until, like, the very end of the fucking film? Like, obviously he's Clark Kent, like, as growing up, but it's like, doesn't he, like... I swear down, like, unless I just haven't watched the film in a while, but it's like, doesn't he basically just go off the grid, like, all his life? Like, he basically just lives in secrecy. And then through, like, the second half of the film, he just gives up being Clark Kent altogether to stay as Superman.
But often...
What did I miss? I took a nap? Nah, a nap would be amazing right now. I am running on a mighty 4 hours sleep. My chair is slightly reclined, I have a blanket, I am fucking loving life. Clark Kent the Reporter is born when the movie ends. Yeah, fair dues. It's like he literally gives up on going to voice my opinion. I hate people putting fictional characters within our real world. It turns them edgy. But it's like, I think it just turns them boring. It's like, they lose like the magical elements that come with a fantasy character. It's like he doesn't feel like fantastical anymore. He just feels like he just feels bland. Is saying TASM 2 above Spider-Man 3 a hot take? I'd say so. Neither one of them are well written, but it's like I think Spider-Man 3 is better.
Sure of what the right thing even is. And to a generation raised in...
What happened to Mario Kart? Mario Kart World had quite a few issues. From Nintendo basically fucking it over with the launch of the Switch 2. To the fact that, like, the game basically just became overshadowed. Either from future game releases, past game releases, or Nintendo ruining the game with updates.
Fallout of economic crashes, social collapse, and online hypernoise, that uncertainty feels familiar. This Superman is anxious, quiet, hesitant. He holds back more than he speaks. And when he acts, it's with consequence, sometimes with regret. That makes him feel real to them. Because for the fans who love him, life wasn't Golden Age comics or Saturday morning cartoons. It's murky, it's loud, it's harsh. Snyder's Superman felt like them, trying to navigate a world that makes no sense. This was the first Superman of the post-9/11, post-recession, post-hope era.
Is Sonic Crossworld worth buying? I mean, the game isn't even out yet, but I don't really know. I hope the game releases and it's pretty good, but time will tell.
Where institutions failed, certainty vanished, and the idea of being good got more complicated than ever. So here comes this alien, raised in Kansas but never truly accepted, asked to be a savior but judged for every step he takes. He saves people and the world responds with fear. He shows mercy and gets scorned for showing weakness. This Superman was their mirror. They don't love this Superman because he's always right. They love him because he's not. And that's radical. Because for decades...
It's like, that's the thing. It's like, I don't really like a character who's always wrong. Like, that's the thing. It's like, I like a character, like, it's like, a good example is Iron Man. Well, take any character example. Right, let me just give you a few examples, right? Like, let's use Iron Man. I have fuck all in common with Tony Stark. Like, but I can look at him and be like, okay, I don't relate to this guy. He's a billionaire, he's like a playboy, he is way smarter than I am. But it's like, I can watch him go on a journey and be interesting and be fascinating. I don't really see that with this character. With Snyder's Superman. It's like, it's the same thing with Captain America. It's like, he's basically just a really strong bell end with a frisbee, but it's like, it's his personality that I resonate with. But it's like, with Snyder's Superman, it's like, aside from getting oppressed by, like, what's-his-face, getting oppressed by society, it's like, what else does he really have?
Superman was the answer, the moral compass, the smiling perfection in red and blue. This Superman was the search for clarity, and the courage to keep going, even when you have none. And to fans who've lived their whole lives in that gray space, that's not a downgrade. That's exactly what they've been waiting for.
Yeah, super strong scary man has arrived to fight the other super strong scary man. Congrats. like, wow. Like, what do you want me to feel about this post-credit scene? Because Henry Cavill is Superman. I relate to Spider-Man because my writers also hate me. Pinned comment right there.
So here's the thing. A lot of people say, Henry Cavill is Superman. And at first, that sounds reasonable. He's got the jawline, the physique, the quiet stares. He looks like he was sculpted out of Mount Olympus marble. But when you zoom in, and I mean really zoom in, what you start to notice is, these people might not actually love Superman. They just love
like Henry Cavill. Yes. They don't love Superman, they just like Henry Cavill. Well, it's like, Kiwi, let me give you some context, right? So, there's a scene in Man of Steel where Clark Kent basically, like, he literally gets exposed because he saves a bus full of people, and his dad, like, this is the exact dialogue that they say. What was I supposed to do? Let everyone on that bus die? And the dad doesn't miss a beat, he says to his face, maybe you should have let them die. What kind of message is that to a child? Why would you give them that message? It's ridiculous.
Let's see.
No wonder this fucking guy aura farms. His dad tells him, well, you know, you don't actually have to save people. It's not always the best decision to save people's lives, you know. Sometimes you gotta aura farm. You know, you don't have to save people. Like, they quite literally take a... Are you saying that the lives of a billion strangers matter more than my secret identity? Like, this guy is not Superman.
Yeah.
And Kiwi... Kiwi, can I just ask, you know who Homelander is, don't you?
They say he looks
If
like
you
a god,
if you know who Homelander is, you're gonna fucking love what I'm about to say.
that he carries the weight of Superman with a kind of silent nobility, that he doesn't need dialogue to act. And you know what? To a degree, they're not wrong. Cavill is visually iconic, the kind of actor you could sculpt into marble and stand in a museum of legends.
Like, could you imagine All Might letting children die for the sake of a secret identity? Yeah, exactly. It's like, you cannot say this is who Superman is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, from the boys. Kiwi, there is a scene in Batman vs Superman where Superman lets an entire courtroom full of people die because of a bomb. Fucking Homelander manages to save people from a point-blank bomb explosion. I'm sorry, but when Homelander is more of a hero than fucking Superman, you have a problem.
He looks like Superman stepped out of a comic panel. But here's the catch. For many fans, that's it. The praise begins and ends with aesthetics. The muscles, the physique, the cool poses in the rain.
Romus, sorry, I didn't mean to. I've only just looked at your comment, my guy. I'm really considering getting a handheld. I refuse to get a Switch, or if I'm not a PC gamer, would you recommend getting a Steam Deck? If you're not a PC gamer, then a Steam Deck would be a decent opportunity to get into PC gaming. But alternatively, if you want to wait for the new Xbox handheld, I don't know how expensive it's going to be, but it's really up to you. Like, a Steam Deck is definitely a good option. Chat, is Riff joking? I'm not joking. It happened. Superman let an entire courtroom full of people die to a bomb explosion. Homelander saved people from a point-blank bomb explosion. Homelander was more of a hero than Superman. In one scene.
And it becomes...
I might actually make a YouTube short on that. I'm like, Homelander was the real hero. It's like... It's like the J. Jonah Jameson meme. Homelander was a hero. I just couldn't see it. It's like... It's absolutely absurd. Like, they butchered these fucking films, man.
Clear.
Thank you for your response. Yeah, it's okay, dude. It's like, I was gonna say, Puffer has, his Steam Deck right here. It's got, like, the protective case on. And he likes it a lot. He can't get off it. He basically just plays Sonic games on there. It's like his new favorite pastime. I need a moment. Yeah, go for it. It's like fucking Homelander is more of a Homelander's more of a hero than Superman.
Large part of the fandom is not in love with the character of Superman. They're in love with the idea of Cavill as Superman, which, when you think about it, is a problem.
Christopher Reeve made audiences believe a man could fly, not because of his jawline, but because of how sincerely he
just with Buffer. If it was movie Sonic in Superman's place in the courtroom, who would no diff save everyone. Yeah, it's like, well, it's like the same thing can be said with like Flash for not Flash. The same thing can be said with Quicksilver from like the X-Men movie. It's like the explosion already went off, and he was like. He was just stood there in front of the explosion, and he was just like... And then just saved everyone. It's like, if Quicksilver can do that, the fuck is Superman's excuse?
Clark Kent.
Get back here, Puffer. No, Puffer appears when he wants to.
Because of the heart he gave Superman's smile. Because of the warmth behind the power.
Like now,
Henry
it
Cavill's
seems.
Superman, in contrast, is often described by fans using the language of distance, stoic, silent, tragic, burdened. Those aren't inherently bad traits, but when those are all you see, something gets lost. If the core reason a person connects with a character is how hot the actor looks in slow motion, is that still love for Superman? Or is it admiration for a human action figure? Let's not get it twisted. Cavill is excellent at what he does. He trained relentlessly.
I just noticed, when Puffer sneezed then, he phased out of existence. Fucking hell, his sneezer... We need to add that to the Puffer scans, chat.
He committed to the role, he gave it his all. But when a large part...
Christopher Reeve described Superman as he is your best friend. Yeah, exactly.
Part of the fan base treats that surface as the substance, it reveals something deeper. That for many, Superman no longer needs to inspire. He doesn't need to stand for truth. He doesn't need to weigh right from wrong with a heart full of empathy.
Oh wow, Superman doesn't need any of the qualities that made him likable in the first place? Damn, dude, that's crazy. Hey guys, Iron Man doesn't need a suit of armor anymore. Like, he just don't need it. Like, what do you mean? Who wins, Kratos or Doomslayer? I think Kratos. No, sorry. No, that's bullshit. I think, Doomslayer.
He doesn't...
Sorry, I meant to say Doomslayer, but I was reading chat and I saw Kratos. No, I think Doomslayer would beat Kratos.
Even need to be understood. He just needs to look cool. And suddenly, the cape stops being a symbol and starts becoming a costume.
Wow, that is deep. He's spitting facts, though. I guess Superman was not meant to be likable. I know, right? It's ridiculous. That's actually so, like, that is ridiculously... Like, he hit the nail on the head. The costume is no longer a symbol. It's just a costume. That's wild. Like, I don't even... Yeah, the S on his chest is a symbol for hope. Well, not anymore, it seems.
Here's where things get heavy. In Zack Snyder's...
Wait, hang on, because he's... Hang on, wait, what was the reason? Because he's dark, serious, and masculine. Oh, power fantasy, yes. Our Superman can never lose. Grr, big, scary god man.
Here's where things get heavy. In Zack Snyder's vision, Superman doesn't smile much. He doesn't toss out witty lines or float down from the sky to help a kid with his school project. He's grim, haunted. He crashes through buildings...
Superman or Super Wim, by the way, Gunn Superman was not the right way to go. I mean, he was better than fucking Henry Cavill's Superman. Like, he had better writing than Henry Cavill. Which is a shame, because, you know, Henry Cavill, like, I like him as much as the next person. But it's like, this guy is not Superman. He looks like Superman, he has the powers of Superman, but he don't act like Superman. The writing is just not there for this version of the character.
Shouts in agony, and ends fights with necks being snapped. Not clever words or hopeful speeches. And for some fans, that's the appeal. To them, this Superman isn't...
Who's a better hero, Spider-Man or Superman? Fuck, that's a tough one. Chat, what do you think? Who's a better hero, Spider-Man or Superman? Shit. That is a tricky question. I mean, obviously Superman's a better hero, because obviously he's more powerful. Like, he can be in, he's so fast, he can be in, like, 10 different places at once, basically. So it's like, yeah, Superman is easily the better hero, but in terms of who makes more of a positive difference, I'd still probably say Superman. Like, barely. It's a tough one. Yeah, like, they're almost equal. It's like 51-49, like, that close. Sales equals general interest and no one is interested in it. Yeah, but sales don't equal quality, so who cares? It's like... like, it is what it is. Sales don't equal quality. I'd prefer quality over a large amount of money made.
Soft. He doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. He's not here to comfort the world.
Superman's excuse for not saving everyone is because they said they like Forces. No, it's because they said Frontiers is better than Unleashed. And on that blatant lie. That's amazing. Man, that's ridiculous.
World. He's here to bear it. This Superman doesn't cry.
In power, Superman as a character, Spider-Man. It's like, as a character, I'd say it's like pretty fucking even, to be honest. Like, genuinely, it's like pretty even. Because it's like, Spider-Man does quit being Spider-Man from time to time, but it's like, I genuinely couldn't remember a time that Superman has quit being Superman. It's probably happened. Like, there's like 80 years of comics and more. Like, it's probably happened quite a lot of times, and I'm just forgetting them off the top of my head. They were Ultimate Joker fans. Maybe.
This Superman is a god. This Superman is cool. And yeah,
see, that's the thing. It's like Superman is a man with the powers of a god. Chad, I've just realized something. Actually, no, that's bullshit. I was about to say this version of Superman is Black Adam. He's a god. Like, he's not Superman. Like, this guy is basically Black Adam, but that analogy didn't make any sense. What I was gonna say was, like, Superman is a human with the powers of a god, or he acts like a human anyways. It's like, this guy is a god that acts like a human. Like, some of the time. It's ridiculous. I don't see Gunn getting contract renewed after next year. The biggest success is the Penguin that had nothing to do with Gunn. But, okay, cool. Why are we comparing, like, two different verses? We're comparing the Matt Reeves Batman verse to the James Gunn Superman verse. Comparison is the thief of joy. Like, I don't...
That image is powerful. It's intense. It makes for great posters. But here's the problem. That's not Superman. That's Batman in a red cape. See, being dark does not automatically mean you're deep. Being serious does not automatically mean you're mature. Superman was never great because he was powerful. He was great because...
The best thing about Superman is that even though he's an alien with godlike powers, he's still humans. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's still human. That's the thing. Just opinions that differ from the echo chambers. I don't... Well, it's like, the overwhelming majority opinion is that this version of Superman, like, James Gunn's Superman, is positive. I just posted a YouTube short exposing the explosion thing. Yeah, fair dues. If you want to, like, send me it, I'll look at it.
Because he was good. The kind of good...
So it's like, when I think of Superman, I think of him doing shit like this. Like, I think of him saving a child from an abusive father. I think of him, like, hugging someone who's about to commit suicide. Like, I think of him, like, doing shit like this.
That takes real strength. The strength...
Oh, yeah, that's the exact scan I was just referring to. Hold on.
Real strength.
Yeah, it's like this person was about to jump off the building, and he's there, and he comforts her.
Strength. The strength to...
It wasn't a comparison of the universes, it's a comparison of the interest between the two. Well, yeah, the Matt Reeves Batman was like a fucking masterpiece. Like, it's very difficult to compare with that. But I think that James Gunn's Superman verse could definitely take off.
Hold back when you could destroy. To believe in people...
I hope it does, anyways. I like Superman stories where they're actually, like, they focus on the human side of things. It's like, I like Tyler Hoechlin's Superman. Like, he's, I think he's better than Henry Cavill's Superman. It's like, Brandon Routh had a terrible Superman film, but it's like he was a better character. He was a better Superman. Same thing with Christopher Reeve, Dean Cain, Tom Welling. Like, they were basically all better Superman.
Even when they fail you. To lift not just planes or buses, but spirits. To lose everything and still choose kindness. That's not weakness. That's strength with a soul. That is Superman. He opens his heart even when the world...
I think it's... Chat, do you want to know what's sad? You know how Thor Love and Thunder is like dog shit? They still got this right. Like, in the final encounter with Gore the God Butcher, Thor is like, okay, you're gonna kill literally everything. I have no chance of stopping you. I'm gonna choose love. And Gore is like, how dare you turn your back on me? And Thor's like, well, why would I spend my final moments with you when I can spend it with her? Even Thor Love and Thunder understood this. Like, even when all hope is lost, you can still inspire people, even your villains. Which is what Thor did with Gore in the end. Like, to me at least, this isn't a difficult fucking concept. I don't want to sound like Odin there, but it's like... That's literally... Like... in my opinion, that's like the bare minimum that makes a superhero. It's like all hope is lost and they still persevere. It's like Spider-Man did it, Batman, I'm fairly certain, did it.
Doesn't deserve it because he believes people can change, and he risks everything to prove it. Grit isn't what makes Superman strong, compassion is.
Thor Love and Thunder is more inspirational than Snyder Superman. It's literally the truth. When it comes to inspiring people, it is the truth. I don't know what to say. It's ridiculous.
And when you trade that away for cinematic edge, you don't get a more mature Superman, you just get a colder one. Because in the end, what moves us isn't that he can fly, it's that he chooses to stay grounded, with us, always. From the Reddit experiment I ran, a surprising number of people weren't just defending Zack Snyder's Superman, they were attacking James Gunn's Superman.
Yeah, sounds about right. It's not enough to defend one adaptation, you have to shit on the other. It's unfortunate, but, I mean, it is what it is. And I just think it's a shame as well. Sounds crazy, but it's not wrong. Yeah, like that's what's mind-blowing about it.
Why? Because he...
Brandon Routh said a good quote, even in the darkest times, hope cuts through and the light lifts us out of the darkness. Yeah.
Looks colorful. Because it looks like a children's coloring book. And it reveals something deeper, a warped idea of what Superman is supposed to be. And it didn't start with James Gunn, or even Zack Snyder. It started with Batman. It was 2005. Christopher Nolan's Batman Begins was released. Dark, gritty, grounded in realism. And for Batman, it worked perfectly. Then came The Dark Knight in 2008. It became a phenomenon. Critics praised it, audiences loved it. It made $1 billion. So
they think that to love one, you must hate the other. Yeah, it's like, it's the thing with, like, Ultimate Joker that's stupid. It's like, even when he genuinely tried giving, like, a legitimate praise to James Gunn's Superman, he had to insult, like, Insomniac's Spider-Man in the process. It's like, why can you not just praise something? Oh, wow, it's because you're a biased piece of shit that has to hate, like, literally everything. It's weird. It's like, aside from, like, I just don't get it, man. It's like, basically the thing that they like is great, everything else is shit. Like, that's what it feels like.
Warner Brothers made a decision. A really stupid one. If darkness worked for Batman, it must work for everyone in DC. Instead of understanding why Nolan's tone fit Batman, they assumed it was the secret sauce. That was the first mistake. Warner Brothers looked at Batman's success and wanted to reboot Superman.
Hate gets views. Well, the funny thing is that with Ultimate Joker, it doesn't. It's like you can't even make the argument that, oh, he's just hating for the views, he's just rage baiting, because it's like, that's not the case with him, at least. It's ridiculous. Like, God forbid you like more than one thing. I know, right? And then whenever they do, like, hate something, they come up with, like, really dumb reasons for hating it. Like, being like, oh, I hate James Gunn, he said, like, a really offensive thing one time, therefore, like, I must hate his work. It's like, have you ever considered the fact that you can separate the art from the artist? Have you ever considered the fact that I think that Donald Trump's a piece of shit, but I find him funny, so it's fine? Like, we're human beings, we are capable of having these different thoughts.
But instead of looking at what made Superman unique, his warmth, his hope, his optimism, they hired Zack Snyder, a director with a radically different vision. Fast forward to 2013, Man of Steel was released. This version was very different from who Superman truly is. And yet, the movie did okay. It made $668 million at the box office. Not a flop, but not the global hit WB wanted. Instead of reevaluating, they doubled down. Marvel was dominating.
Yeah, they took a look at Batman and was like, yes, that works for Superman. Even though one of the best things about Superman and Batman is the fact that they not only have different, like, ideologies, but they also bring out the best in each other. And my camera has lost focus, just like the Snyder fans. Fuck's sakes. The fanboys, I should say, because obviously Snyder fans are just chill. They just like the films, and that's fine. Can you react to CinemaSins' Man of Steel? No, CinemaSins is a joke. Donald Trump is a comedian. I mean, he's funny for the wrong reasons. Like, he's literally an 80-year-old man that's like, TikTok is back in the country. I can't do a Trump impression. But it's like, he's literally old enough to be everyone's granddad. He's old enough to be the granddad of granddads. And yet he's like, oh yeah, we've got TikTok back in the United States. I'm like, mate, like, can you fix the fucking economy? Like, can we not give a fuck about TikTok, my guy? Hot take, I think TikTok should have just stayed banned. TikTok's just, nah. I think rage baiting is only rage baiting if you actually take the bait. Most of it is just different opinions. Nah, I think rage bait can still be rage bait regardless. It's like, if you say something that's like absolute bullshit, it's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't think it really matters at that point if people take the bait. Like, it's still like a, I don't know.
The superhero movies. Meanwhile, WB panicked. They tried to fast-track their own cinematic universe. But instead of building character...
Politicians all over the world are just getting too old.
By character, they rushed into Batman v Superman. It was supposed to be a billion-dollar juggernaut. Instead, $873 million. Not enough to justify the budget in marketing. But WB still didn't listen.
You really think I'm listening to you wrong? This image has more color than all of the Man of Steel.
Chopped up Suicide Squad in editing to make it more fun.
YouTube Shorts should never have existed. I actually quite like YouTube Shorts, not gonna lie. Like, Right, hang on. Here's the comparison between the thing. Oh my god, this holy shit, this is like 3 million views. Okay, let's have a look at this. So you're telling me this Superman who is as fast as Flash couldn't save one person from an explosion? Wait for it. Meanwhile, Homelander, who is the weakest version of Superman, saved Butcher from an explosion. Yeah, and it's like the explosion was literally in Butcher's hand as well. That's amazing. It's like genuinely is true. Yeah, and it's like everyone is just like, oh, he aura farmed, so it's fine. It's like, no, he's a dogshit Superman. Stop making excuses for him.
Turning it into a tonal mess. They fired Snyder halfway through Justice League, brought in Joss Whedon to inject jokes, and created a Frankenstein film that pleased no one.
To be fair, they actually did this right. Like, genuinely, this is the scene that I was on about earlier, where it's like, yeah, I think they did Superman justice. Ironic. It's like, yeah, they basically made Superman, like, more compassionate, which makes sense for his arc. It's like, we're literally 3 fucking films in. He shouldn't be this broody bitch anymore. He should feel a little more comfortable about being around, like, people.
Then came Wonder Woman 1984, a rushed sequel with a confused tone. Every film felt like it was trying to fix the last one, but never understanding what the real issue was. That you cannot build a universe if you don't understand your characters. WB's biggest mistake wasn't hiring Zack Snyder. It was letting him redefine the core tone of the entire DC universe. And now when fans see a Superman in red and blue smiling, they say, that's for kids. They see bright skies and go, this isn't serious. They hear the word hope and they roll their eyes. It's not
yeah, literally. But he's aura farming. I don't care, he should have saved the entire court. Well, it's like, if he was a good superhero, couldn't he do both? It's like, look at Iron Man. It's like, he can save people and he also aura farms. Like, surely if you're a good enough hero, you can do both. It's ridiculous. Crazy concept, I know.
Because that tone doesn't work. It's because WB buried that tone for a decade. Zack Snyder had a vision, but let's be honest, it was the wrong one. He misunderstood who Superman is. But WB didn't just make the mistake.
God forbid we inspire hope in people. Like hope is quite a nice thing. Like, I wish I was more hopeful. I hate being such a negative, like, Nancy all the time. It's like, I wish I could be hopeful that Nintendo wouldn't fuck up the Switch 2. It's like, I just aren't hopeful anymore. I wish I had hope in my country. That, like, politicians could turn the country around and make it great. I don't have hope, because I don't think they're gonna fucking do it.
Of hiring him, they made it worse. They let Snyder's warped interpretation define the tone of their universe. And then, instead of fixing that mistake with care...
I don't like Wonder Woman as a character. She's a massive hypocrite in pretty much every iteration. If you want the best version of Wonder Woman, I would look at the Justice League Unlimited show. Like, she's probably, like, really fucking good in that show.
They panicked. They wanted Marvel-level success without Marvel-level patience. So they chopped Justice League in half, scrambled the tone mid-production, and chased trends instead of building a foundation. And then the fans. Instead of recognizing Snyder's Superman as a reinterpretation, some clung to it like gospel. They didn't see it as Snyder's Superman. They saw it as the Superman. But that was never the truth. And now, James Gunn is trying to bring it back. His Superman wears red and blue. He smiles. He believes in people. He's an alien who chooses to live like a human. He's everything Superman was always meant to be. But because fans were fed darkness for 10 years, they see that and go, that's not my Superman. And honestly, that...
They literally did poison the well. It's so true. Masculinity is so warped these days. But it's like, I feel like influencers like Andrew Tate, like, helped fuck that up. It's like you have 14-year-old boys or what have you who, like, watch Andrew Tate and they're like, man, I want to be like that, like, convict. It's like, it's so weird. Yeah, it's like Axiom just brought up Andrew Tate as well. It's like, we had the same thought. People think masculinity is dating women and being rich like Andrew Tate. Well, it's like, masculinity to an extent is dating women, because at the end of the day, it's like finding love. It's like, what's wrong with that, you know? Obviously, like, being unfaithful to your woman is a different matter altogether. But it's like, I don't think there's anything wrong about, like, finding, like, true love. Which, ironically enough, is something that Hollywood hates nowadays. It's like the strong female character can't fall in love. It's like, why the fuck not? Love is all any of us want. That's what I'd like, anyways.
That's tragic. Because superhero movies work best when they embrace diversity, not just in race or gender, but in tone. DC is not always dark. It is not always serious. DC has always been a spectrum, and Superman was its brightest light. Maybe the real tragedy wasn't what they did to the...
Iron Man's fights are contrived as hell. Obadiah's stained suit had an arc reactor in an obvious place. Tony never even tried to punch or shoot it. How does that make it contrived? I'm confused. How does that make it contrived?
Character. It's that we forgot what he stood for. He wasn't about power or legacy. He was about belief in others, in us. And in 2025, in a world loud with noise and heavy with hate, maybe the most powerful thing you can be is gentle, kind, and human. Maybe that is the real punk rock.
Maybe being human in the modern world is all you need to be superhuman. It's a powerful thought when you think about it. Like, maybe that is the case. How Superman 2025 broke the Snyder Bros. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna guarantee that we're looking on a fucking gold mine right here, boys. Andrew Tate's a complete joke. Yeah, no. I personally don't want romance, friendship, of course, family, of course, romance, absolutely not. Why don't you want romance? I'm curious about that. Why do you genuinely not want romance? I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm like genuinely curious. Like, what's your perspective on that? It's like, I'd like romance. Like, genuine romance. It's like, yeah, that'd be awesome. Because it's so fucking hard to come by these days. And it's like, I'm sure I don't need to tell you that. It's like, it is what it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, hashtag Henry Cavill Superman!
Everyone just looks so fucking miserable. Which is appropriate given the tones of the films.
Henry Cavill Superman, no money, wallets, clothes.
Your DCU is dead on arrival like we've been telling you. 250 million fake views, crap.
The Snyder fan movement collapsed.
Like, genuinely, what the fuck? Why do people hate, like, this film so much? It's like, surely if you genuinely like Superman media, surely you'd be at the very least a little positive about the prospect of a new Superman film. Like, whether it... Oh, shit, I didn't mean to activate that. Well, I'm about to pull up a fucking mod menu for Reaper. Whoops. Oh, it's on the other monitor, never mind. It's like... That's just sexist and a closed-off mentality. Wait, what? What was said?
Moment Superman 2025 opened successfully, disproving every prediction they had spent years making. Ever since James...
Never watched anything other than Man of Steel, that's why. Yeah, true.
James Gunn was announced as the new creative lead for DC, Snyder fans positioned themselves as an opposition group, convinced that his version of Superman would fail both critically and financially.
See, the interesting thing about Superman for me is I genuinely used to think he was one of the most boring superheroes. Not for any particular reason. It's like, I just kind of felt... I felt that he was a bit vanilla in comparison to, like, other heroes. Like, he was just, like, a mid-character for me that I didn't really dislike, but I definitely didn't hold him as, like, one of my favorites. But it's like, now, he's easily in my top 5 favorite superheroes. Because of, like, more, like, recent adaptations. Like, Tyler Hoechlin's Superman. Like, he was the one that made me fall in love with Superman as a character.
Financially, they called for boycotts, spammed hashtags like hashtag wallets closed.
Wallets closed.
And of course, the classic hashtag restore the Snyderverse. And they confidently pushed the narrative that mainstream audiences would reject any Superman film that didn't involve Zack Snyder or Henry Cavill. That belief was disproven on July 11th, when Superman 2025 debuted with the largest opening weekend in Superman's entire history. Snyder fans had spent months claiming the film would struggle to crack basic financial targets, but those claims were false. The audience showed up, and what makes this result especially...
Thoughts on the new Fantastic Four movie? I haven't seen it, but I got spoiled for quite a lot of it, I'll be honest. From what I've seen, at least, because I've seen, like, a couple of clips, I think that it definitely has potential. Like, I'm very excited to watch the whole thing and, like, get an idea, but it's like, from the clips that I've seen, it looks like a really good film. Whether it is or not, time will tell.
Damaging to the Snyder fandom's credibility is that it happened even in markets where they deliberately tried to sabotage the film. India became a specific focus for Snyder.
Probably the most distasteful thing a director's ever said recently. What a way to dehumanize Indian people because the vocal minority isn't gassing up your studio-mandated film. And the hope and optimism enthusiasts who argue morals every day are defending this. Disgusting.
Fans after James Gunn's old tweets resurfaced, as well as their...
See, this is the thing that's bullshit. It's like, people, like... It's the same thing with Harry Potter, where it's like J.K. Rowling, like, the writer of the Harry Potter books, it's like, she is very fucking transphobic. Very. Like, she will argue with anyone over, like, trans people. Like, she hates trans people. But it's like, if someone was to look at me and say, oh, you're transphobic because you like Harry Potter, you like the books that she wrote, I'd laugh in your face and call you an idiot. Like, what do you mean? Now that I'm thinking about it, couldn't they get Henry Cavill a better suit and just tell him to smile with pride? Yeah, give him pink kryptonite. It's just ridiculous.
Being out of context interview.
Chat, I think it doesn't matter what your gender is, what you identify as. You should be able to cook, not as a skill that should be used in a relationship, but as a skill for survival. You should be able to cook clean and all. Yeah, exactly.
Few clips where coordinated efforts online attempted to push narratives around banning the film.
Currently runs by James Gunn and Peter Safran, who is potentially directing India's sovereignty. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Hateful propaganda against India. My god.
In India. None of that worked. In fact, Superman 2025 opened...
#1 movie in India. What does Pink's kryptonite do again? It makes Superman gay. That's what pink kryptonite does.
As the #1 movie in India, posting the biggest opening weekend for any...
See, this is the thing. I genuinely feel like... Cancel. I just activated my Siri. That was weird. But it's like, I genuinely think that this was like the Streisand effect, where it's like, the more people talked about it, the more it increased people's curiosity about it. Like, people were saying, oh, this film looks shit. Oh, this film's gonna flop. Oh, this movie's racist. Oh, fuck James Gunn. And the more people talked about it, the more it made people interested in it, which is why it did as well as it did, like, breaking expectations. Like, I genuinely think that's what happened.
DC film in the country. Snyder fans had made India a key part of their protest strategy, and that strategy failed in the most visible way possible. It's one thing to predict failure and be wrong privately.
Imagine hating a different version of Superman so much that you try weaponize a fucking, like, country just to try do that. What has J.K. Rowling said? She is very transphobic. Like, to the point where, like, and she's very, like, stubborn as well with her beliefs. So it's like, Daniel Radcliffe, the actor who played Harry Potter, it's like, she has openly cut ties with him altogether and, like, refuses to speak to the guy ever again just because he supports trans rights. It's like, at that point, you seriously need some fresh air, my darling.
But it's another...
Is all the fucking fumes from the paper in your books, like, getting to your head?
To run an organized boycott, only for that boycott to then have no measurable impact whatsoever.
Who's your favorite superhero? To this day, it's Spider-Man. Like, it's easily Spider-Man. Like, he's the one that I relate to the most. Without a shadow of a doubt. And I don't see that changing. Like, Spider-Man will probably always be my #1.
You lose. This is about showing exactly what the end of the Snyder cult looks like in real time. So let's start at the beginning of the week. The Snyder fandom's first reaction to Superman's opening numbers was public denial, shown in
denial, exactly. It's like, if you have no argument, just deny the truth exists. You are coping and seething. You just can't accept what you're seeing.
Time through social media posts. When Variety confirmed the film had earned $22.5 million in previews, Snyder fans did not attempt...
Guys, did you know the creator of the Harry Potter reboot series apparently has never read the books and never will? Well, that makes sense as to why they made Snape black. Like, he has, like, pasty white skin in the books, and then, like, they changed his skin color. Riff, do you like David's Superman suit? Yes. I genuinely do. I like the Kingdom Come logo. I like the fact that it's very, like, old school. It reminds me of 70s Superman. Like, I like his suit. It's colorful. It's great.
Or engage with the data. Instead, their response was to claim that the numbers had been
not very realistic, I'll give you that. But then again, we're talking about a man who can fucking fly, so, you know.
Falsified. One of the clearest examples came from Twitter user Kal-El7612.
Kal-El of Krypton. Like, imagine loving Superman so much that you make your public identity Superman, and you shit on an adaptation of Superman so much. Like, this is insanity. This is called emotional manipulation from at Variety. No way in hell that Dodo Superman can make 22.5 million after the incoming bad and negative reviews all over. Hashtag Superman flop.
Who posted, "This is called emotional manipulation from..."
See, the funny thing is, Chad, after being on Twitter for a little bit and, like, actually making, you know, videos on Twitter, fanboys and stuff, it's like, these kinds of comments just don't bother me anymore. Like, you don't expect intelligent takes from Twitter. Like, just don't do it. Like, you could show evidence that an apple is an apple and someone would go, is that a fucking pear? It's like, no, you're a pear.
No way in hell that Dodo Superman can make 22.5 million after the incoming bad and negative reviews all over. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, hashtag Superman flop. This tweet does not express confusion or skepticism. Instead, it just shows complete refusal to accept publicly available information.
Yeah, literally. The film has made $150 million. Oh yeah? Well, it's impossible to make 22.5 million. It's like, okay, but it did. Several times over. Like, are you good? Is Tyler Hoechlin gas? Tyler Hoechlin is a really fucking good actor. Like, he's really damn good.
Specific phrase emotional manipulation implies that this dude saw neutral box office reporting as a direct attack on his worldview. This guy's entire identity as a member of a fandom depended on Superman 2025 failing, so when the data conflicted with that expectation, they defaulted to conspiracy theories rather than revising their own beliefs. That initial denial quickly escalated into outright financial predictions that ignored real-time box office updates, even as global reports continued to show...
You're a pear, Rift, how do you come up with these insults? It's called being slightly autistic and also being British. I call people Muppets. Like, it's just part of the job. Everyone has, like, their own thing. Mine is making random-ass insults that are instantly funny.
Numbers. Snyder fans began posting absolute statements about...
Fucking curse whoever gave this pile of shit this rating. The audiences are truly brain-dead at this point. You tub of Pringles, what are you on about?
The film's supposed failure.
It doesn't make sense, but what does make sense?
It doesn't make sense that people like this fucking film. It's like, why not? Like, why can't people watch a film? Like, what do you mean?
Is that James Gunn pocket that money for him and his buddies and his wife and those shills on YouTube. That's where that money went.
Oh, shills on YouTube. Well, do you mind telling me that? I could do with some money to pay the fucking bills.
Makes more logical sense.
Once denial over...
It makes logical sense that people are coping and seething. That makes more sense than people just want to see a fucking Superman film. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you're a Muppet. That's one of my favorite insults.
Superman's box office numbers collapsed, you also had Snyder fans that shifted into accusing critics and audiences of being paid shills. I myself was...
Ah, yes. We only like a thing because they paid us to like it. Damn.
...a paid shill because I liked the new Superman movie. And to them it was like, yeah, WB's paying you. It's like, no, I like the movie.
I'm an Indian and the fact that Snyder fans use my country's name is disgusting. Yeah, it's like it's the same thing with PlayStation fanboys. It's like wasn't there a PlayStation fanboy who tried weaponizing like the fucking Holocaust? Like that happened. In one of my fanboy videos, that definitely happened, right? Like there was like a PlayStation fanboy who tried weaponizing the fucking Holocaust. I'm like, mate, you seriously need some fresh air. Like, your air needs fresh air.
Thought it was fun. If audiences enjoyed James Gunn's Superman, it had to be because Warner Brothers...
I'm sorry, what? I will pull up the scan right now. I will pull up the tweet right now of a PlayStation fanboy comparing PlayStation to the Holocaust. I will do that right now if you want proof.
Secretly paying people to say good things about...
I will summon the puffer and he will get it done. He will get you that scan.
It. And not that people...
I like to put absolute before the insult. Yeah, saying absolute before insulting makes it better. You infantile fucking pillock. Please do it. Okay. Okay, you guys want proof that a PlayStation fanboy compared what's-its-face to the, I think it was this one. It's the one where they were, like, bully Xbox gamers. Where is it? It was, like, halfway through the video, wasn't it? Oh, no. They didn't compare it to the Holocaust. They compared it to something debatably worse. PlayStation 5 owners are now treated like black people in 1939 USA. We are now second-class gamers and Sony don't care about us anymore. Just like black people had to give up their civil rights in America in the 1930s, we PlayStation gamers are having to give up our exclusive video games. Never become a YouTuber, it's not fun. You get to experience the best quotes on Earth. Say, like this, like mate. I was not oh, fuck me, I lost my place in the video. Oh wait, no, it's conspiracy theories. Like, mate, I do not lie. Like, if I say something happened, it happened.
Office numbers collapsed.
I don't remember this. Yeah, and it's funny, because when I made that video, I was really tired, so I was like, no fucks given. Like, that was probably the most angry I've ever been in a response video, because I was just so tired. I was just like, you fucking dick, like, don't be stupid. I was so sleep deprived. The fuck is Rift doing? Enduring.
Also had Snyder fans that shifted into accusing critics and audiences of being paid shills.
Rift just looked at us straight in the soul.
Myself was called a paid shill because I liked the new Superman movie.
You should really rename your channel to WBD Media. Seems like all you do is shill for someone in his company. Superman shill, I love it.
And to them it was like, yeah, WB's paying you. It's like, no, I liked the movie. I thought it was fun. If audiences enjoyed James Gunn's Superman, it had to be because Warner Brothers was secretly paying people to say good things about it. And not that people just...
Why are these pathetic individuals comparing real-world tragedies to console gaming? Yeah, I know, right? It's ridiculous.
Like the movie.
Like, people are fucking stupid. If you want to see stupid shit, go on Twitter. Funnily enough, let's actually go back to the tweet. So I actually made Nintendo guys very angry on Twitter. Let's see if anyone is any more people are pissed at me. Let's find out. We need to find out this information. Let's find out if people are very pissed off. I've already had one person call me a Riri. That's funny. Oh, what did they say? I have a second comment now. Oh, okay, someone... Oh, okay, so we just have a guy who responded to what I said. So someone, like, looked at my video and he was like, this is getting ridiculous. I said, leave the multi-billion-dollar company alone, Nintendrones. I have this guy who says, are you... Love it, you love to see it. And then I have this guy, leave the multi-billion-dollar company, no. Ah, yes. Do not leave... No comment.
Bros did not present evidence for this belief beyond a press invite that circulated on Twitter.
Is Early Beggar good? Like, did he just wake up and, like, say every single insult that entered his chromosome? Like, what happened then? Is Early Beggar okay? Like, you're not yourself when you're unhappy. Have a Kit Kat.
Which showed basic language encouraging...
Like, did anyone else see that shit? Or am I the only one who saw that? Like, did you guys see that comment in the chat? Did anyone see that shit, or am I the only one who saw it? Like, I will put that comment on the screen right now so you guys can see what someone just commented. I'm guessing one of you, like, banned him, but it's like... I just saw his comment in the chat, that's amazing. That's like the most Twitter insult I've heard all day. Chat, you want to see what he said? I'm gonna have a hilarious... Right, okay. Hang on, everyone stop typing in chat so it doesn't go away. This guy, Early Beggar, shut your skin tone, chicken bone, Google chromosome, no home flip phone, disowned ice cream cone, god and gnome, extra chromosome, metronome, dimmadome, genome, full-blown monochrome student Indiana Jones ass up. We need to get him an award! That was beautiful! Like, unironically, that was amazing! He just turned into Snoop Dogg really quick. Shut your skin up, chicken bone, go chrome, go home, you're a chromosome. Like, motherfucker, he has some talent. My god, get him a knighthood.
Media posts. Twitter user Hayden Barton _30.
My guy, if you actually are a rapper, you can play music at my funeral.
39 posted, "We're not paid to leave good reviews."
Oh, yeah, that was amazing.
Shit, this is what we mean. Hashtag
Oh, fucking morons on the internet never change. Oh, we need idiots like you to constantly say the funniest, outlandish shit. Oh, I love it.
The attached image read, "Social posts are not required, but greatly..."
Sounds like a fucking Harry Potter spell. Chromosome.
Appreciated as they help us prioritize you for future opportunities. This is just standard phrasing used across the film industry for press screenings and influencer events. It really doesn't promise any payment or push them to say good things. It doesn't instruct reviewers on what opinions to express. But of course, Snyder fans, being media illiterate, interpreted it as being direct evidence of fraud because they needed a reason to dismiss the overwhelming...
Sometimes I wonder how these people pass school. That's the neat thing. They didn't.
Positive reception that Superman was receiving. Rather than just accept that the film had connected with audiences and critics on its own merit, they defaulted to
the unforgivable curse that was so bad to make it to screen. Yeah, it's like a Control-Alt-Delete for the entire Wizarding world. In case the Wizarding world becomes shit, break glass in case of emergency.
The entire system of corruption. As the opening weekend continued, Snyder fans escalated from shill accusations to outright moving the goalposts.
Nameless Void, how you doing, buddy?
By Sunday afternoon, they stopped arguing that Superman was a flop and started nitpicking specific figures.
I'm just recovering from that fucking comment. That was hilarious.
One example came from Twitter user Prime_76, who posted,
"Of course it was from a Twitter user. Prime the Godfather. Y'all still love lying on your own IPs, don't you all realize we're in the information age where you cannot fabricate numbers? Let me help y'all with truth and facts. Man of Steel globally made 225 million in 24 markets first weekend. Superman 2025 made 217 million in 78 markets. The facts are the facts, you all need to stop lying. That's amazing.
On your own IPs. Man of Steel globally made 225 million in 24
We have to want more Danko reactions. It's like, Danko's just not fun to react to, because it's like, he's the most predictable guy on the planet. It's like, I could probably look at one of his videos and correctly predict the outcome of every single fight. It's like, he's so predictable. And it's like, he doesn't even, like, I don't even think Danko's entertaining. Because it's like, I quite like content creators where they say something so wrong and dumb that it's funny. Where it's like, you have like that one guy where, it's like when you have Death Battle where they say like, oh, the Hulk has like normal biology. It's like, that's so bullshit that you can't help but like react to it. But it's like with Danko, he's basically just like, well, I don't know, Goku's tough, but Superman is infinite tough. So Superman wins. It's like, what do you mean? Oh, wait, hang on. That was a deleted message. Oh, it's probably that guy. Yeah, never mind.
Markets first weekend. Superman globally made 217 in 78 markets. This argument deliberately ignores key variables.
Hopefully they get it right in Hulk vs. Godzilla. They will not get it right, guaranteed. Danko's just so boring. Yeah, it's like he puts me to sleep.
It's like the number of markets, ticket price inflation, the fact that this is a post-COVID environment, and the simple fact that opening weekend totals do not...
And the fact that people somehow still watch him is baffling.
Define long-term success.
What do you use that to laugh at? Yeah, I use the first one, yeah. I don't use the skull emoji. I fucking hate the skull emoji. Like, I would ban the skull emoji if I could. It's just so dumb. Or it's like, I'll do like XD if I'm laughing. Like, I sometimes do that as well. It's ridiculous. Post-COVID.
The point was not to make an...
It's crazy to think that COVID was 5 years ago. Back when I was younger, I had slightly more hair and a slightly smaller knob.
Comparison.
Other than that, I'm pretty much the same guy as I am now.
Just to keep the illusion alive that Man of Steel had somehow outperformed Superman 2025, even as every available data point showed otherwise. The fandom's behavior then started shifting from denial into outright...
Riff, where do you scale 616 Spider-Man? He's somewhere above 615 Spider-Man, but slightly weaker than 617 Spider-Man. How about that?
Performative cult behavior. At that point, all these posts were about creating public displays of loyalty to Zack Snyder's vision of Superman, no matter how disconnected those displays were from reality. One clear example came from this Twitter user who posted, "Little man watching the real Superman with daddy." That post included...
Imagine having a real Superman. No, all of those other Supermen are fake. This guy's the real one. Hate to break it to you, but he's still not real. He's still not real.
A photo of a young child sitting in front of a TV watching Man of Steel. Another user and friend of the channel, Super Daikaiju Tony, responded with, "Isn't this like indoctrination?" This is a very weird and darker pattern that I've seen across the Snyder fandom, where parents and older fans would stage photos or videos of their children watching Snyder's Superman films as a symbolic protest against James Gunn's version. They are outright using their own children as props for internet clout. They are trying to...
Fuck's sakes. It's like, that's one of the reasons why I hate the internet. It's because people do dumb shit like this. Like, they literally, like, use their own kids. It's like, they'll use other countries. It's like, they really just do not have any filter.
Reinforce...
If it helps them win a fucking argument on the internet, then, you know, anything goes. Rift, how do you pronounce it, as British or British? I pronounce it British. You can see the pain in shadows. Yeah, I know, right? Who's your least favorite person you've reacted to? Honestly, at this point, it's probably Ultimate Joker. It's like, no one else has given me as much trouble as that fucking guy. Because it's like, I thought that, like... I originally actually had Ultimate Joker. I actually thought a little bit more positively about Joker, because it's like, even though we had, like, a lot of drama and shit, at the very least, he, like, came into the VC and, like, sorted shit out with us. And it's like 6 months went by and we thought that the drama was over. So I was like, okay, Ultimate Joker has said some really fucked up things, and he potentially didn't mean them. But it's like, at the very least, like, he did show up to the voice chat, and he did make things right. But then I woke up yesterday morning, and I get re-added back to the fucking group chat from SK, and he's like, yeah, Ultimate Joker's, like, didn't uphold his end of the bargain. I'm like, oh wow, fucking sky's blue, water's wet. Like, I can't say I'm surprised, but, like, it's just so dumb.
Loyalty to a specific film franchise, as if it were a political movement. And
it's like he literally broke the terms of the agreement. It's like, I literally agreed, okay, from my perspective at least, yeah, I will change the thumbnail of the video that portrayed you as a racist, and I'll even sweeten the deal by deleting, like, most of the videos I made on you. And in return, it's like Ultimate Joker would take down the video where he called us all pedophiles. And that video is now right back up on his channel. It's like, wow, crazy. This is why you don't make deals with sleazy bad people. Oh, believe you me, I am not making that mistake twice. Fuck him. I don't care. It's like... And to be honest, I don't even know if we're gonna reach a conclusion. Because it's like, I don't think SK... Like, SK is so pissed. Or he was pissed, anyways. It's like, I don't even think SK is gonna, like, want to make a deal with him. It's like, I think SK is just gonna, like, SK is just gonna, like, debunk everything he says, and then that's just gonna be the end of it. I personally think it would be a good idea if we all agreed to have, like, a recorded conversation. Because I think then it would shine, like, a giant spotlight on, like, how he acts in his videos versus how did he even break the contract. So, the contract was, if we did what he asked, or at the very least, if, like, we all came to an agreement, right? he would take down the video where he labeled me, SK, Colin, loads of other people. He labeled us all pedophiles for, like, really stupid reasons. He would take that video down if I changed a few things on my channel. Like, if I changed a few thumbnails and videos, that was basically it. I did that, and as far as I'm aware, at least, there was no issue. Like, from any of us, because it's like SK also agreed to it, and it's like I left the voice chat, and there is evidence of that. But it's like 2 days ago, it's like evidently he just didn't get the message. It's like
Snyder fandom no longer resembled a group of film fans, but instead this weird.
And at the end of the day, it's like I have no sympathy for the guy, because it's like it's all the more ironic that he's labeling us as pedos. Meanwhile, he literally allowed a pedophile to be in his Discord server.
Ideological circle where public displays mattered more than actual outcomes. Literally putting your own children out on the internet as ammunition.
I think his video is still up today. But yeah, that's my point. He took the video down, but then he put it back up. Like, he broke his side of the bargain.
For culture war nonsense.
That's the point.
That same mindset carried over into larger scale stunts, such as the Wallets Closed campaign pushed by accounts
Ultimate Joker is a pedo. I don't think he's a pedo, but it's like he does defend pedos, which isn't much better.
Like the Lethal Geeks. Leading up to Superman's release, Lethal Geeks repeatedly posted about refusing to support the film financially, positioning themselves as the vanguard of the Snyderverse protest. Their unhinged tweets read things like, "Real fans, real people, not bots, hashtag Henry Cavill Superman, hashtag wallet closed, hashtag restore the Snyderverse." The Lethal Geeks also organized a physical in-person protest, renting out a truck with an LED billboard attached to it displaying Snyderverse-related slogans. I'm not joking.
So, right here with Marcus, Neo 7.
He spelled it as Schneiderverse. I love it. That's hilarious. Bro, that is
really
just...
paying...
It's like at that point, it's basically just like propaganda at this point. Ultimate Joker is a criminal. He has a criminal record. I don't think it's fair to say these things in a YouTube stream. Likewise, I don't think it's fair to discuss these things in a YouTube stream. If you have, like, legitimate proof of those allegations, because obviously that's a very extreme allegation, by all means, show them in, like, a Discord server. But I think throwing allegations around like that is not going to help anyone. Do you have a criminal record? Yeah, of course I do. I'm guilty of being too handsome. Let's continue.
Thousands of dollars to try and sway public opinion through visible street
I am guilty of being good at Sonic Unleashed
level marketing, and none of it worked. He just got laughed at on the internet. That truck billboard didn't impact sales, and if anything, it only reinforced how disconnected the Snyder fandom had become from reality.
Ladies and gentlemen, hashtag Henry Cavill Super.
But, like, no one gives a fuck. That's amazing.
Oh, if
like, genuinely, no one gives a fuck. It's brilliant.
Even a real person or not. I've watched this account post hundreds of times a day. Every single day for months.
My Christ, what the fuck?
It's always the
2 hours, 20. He posts, what the, how many times does he post on Twitter?
Same pattern of quote tweeting Superman box office updates.
All of this was in one day. What the fuck?
Applying under random film news account.
It's still going. Oh, finally, it's ended. Jesus. Fucking Mary and Joseph. He uploads he probably uploaded more times in a day than I have in a year.
And pushing the same recycled Snyder worship and the same recycled James Gunn hate. You don't post like that unless it's automated.
16,700 posts. Jesus.
Or unless you've fully lost your grip on reality.
Can you watch this guy's videos? I feel like I'd cringe so hard that I turn inside out. Like, I don't think I will, thank you.
Handle alone kind of gives it away. It's random letters and numbers, and that's bot account 101. Real people don't choose usernames like that.
Yeah, that's actually a fair point. It could just be a bot account.
Snyder King doesn't behave like a fan account either. It's really just pure engagement bait. as a way of, like, I'm assuming generating money. But what I want to know...
Alright, well, let's skip ahead, because, like, I genuinely don't give a fuck about this body count. What I really care about is the comments that people have made.
Following the 2025 Superman opening weekend, the behavior of the Snyder Bros moved beyond just denial and right into outright hostility, racism, and downright abhorrent behavior. When the box office...
I actually quite like this channel, not gonna lie. I might watch more of his content.
Office numbers became impossible to dismiss, Snyder fans did not scale back their protests, but instead chose to just...
I didn't even notice that! Quick, hide the evidence. I didn't even notice it said that.
Straight up harass people, send personal attacks, and be openly racist. This is a fan...
It took me so long to notice that.
Fandom that position themselves as being this persecuted, misunderstood group. But these types of messages reveal that in reality, they embodied the exact toxic behavior that made Zack Snyder's brand of superhero films so polarizing. And
that comment made Puffer to show his attention. Yeah, it's like I did a puffer. My eyes went very wide. My eyelids disappeared. Cunt. Fuck off, you cunt.
First place. And that
cunt. Twat.
Same attitude surfaced in public comment sections. One public post from the account Overseer Terry.
This has to be fake. What kind of brain-dead moronic piece of shit gave this trash a rating like that? Fucking cretins. I haven't heard that one in a while.
Summarized the irrational mind.
You absolute fucking cretin.
Set spreading across Snyder fan spaces.
Fucking curse whoever gave this audience a truly brain.
It reads, curse whoever gave this a good rating. This is just blind hostility aimed at strangers for enjoying a movie. Think about that for a second. This is...
You know sometimes when I get dumbass comments on my video where it's like, oh, you're rude to people watching your video. Oh, you're offensive to people who watch your vid... What? Why did you time out Bone for fun? He just said hello. Axiom, are you like drunk on power or something? All he said was hello. Did I miss something? Why did you time him out? Am I like on crazy pills? All he said was hello. Oh, it's Master M. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Where we're at right now. We are seeing...
I kind of guessed that was the reason, but I wasn't sure.
What was once a fan movement of people who wanted to see a director's vision come...
Chat, I have an amazing idea for the internet. What if you had to take an IQ test for people who use the internet, and whenever you make like a comment on like a YouTube video, it has your IQ level next to your name? Chat, that would be brilliant. Imagine that. That would be beautiful. We need to make that happen. Like, imagine that. Someone's just like, actually, I think you'll find we need to restore the Snyderverse. IQ level -1.
To life, slowly morph into a reactionary subculture.
Wait, what? Can you not hear me? I think you can hear me, right?
That is defined entirely by resentment and nothing more. You had tweets like this, where it says,
how Zack Snyder portrayed female characters versus how James Gunn did it. Oh wow, use like the worst screenshot possible for her and like one of the best ones for her. Wow, that's amazing. You made a very good argument.
How Zack Snyder portrayed female characters versus how James Gunn did. The tweet includes a still image of Wonder Woman from Zack Snyder's films, next to a clip of Hawkgirl from Superman 2025 using her sonic scream powers. There's no context or any genuine analysis. Instead, we're just seeing
yeah, great comparison. Yeah, I know.
Weird attempt to imply that James Gunn's versions of superheroes were inferior because it didn't match Zack Snyder's
Y'all get any good writing? We've got hype moments and aura. Yeah, exactly.
Aura and hype moment type of filmmaking. If anything, it actually shows how they just prefer to reframe conversations around aesthetics instead of actual...
I'm sure someone would make a lawsuit on that rift. That would be hilarious, though, if it was the case.
substance. Like, if a character doesn't look like Henry Cavill and they're not flexing in slow motion, then it's not a real movie. At this point...
Yeah, future films, they have to green screen Henry Cavill's face onto the new actor. No one else is allowed to be Superman. Only Henry Cavill can be Superman.
They're just...
Henry Cavill literally dies, like, in 60 years' time. Only Henry Cavill can be Superman.
Isn't much left...
I don't know what just fell over there.
...to say about the Snyder fandom that hasn't already been documented by me or other channels on YouTube. What started out as a very loud and aggressive online movement...
It's like all the Snyder fanboys pass away from old age, they're still doing it. Like, their specters are just there, just like... Only he can be Superman. It's like their hands just pass through the fucking desks, because obviously they can't hit the desks anymore, because they're ghosts. Only he can be Superman. Only he can be Superman. Only he can be Oh, God.
And has burned
I fucking hate my life sometimes.
Itself out in public.
What
the
madness have I
boycotts
been
failed.
missing?
Oh, where the fuck did you come from? You just spawned in, my guy.
Yep,
we're looking at very happy we're looking at very happy Snyder fans who are very, very happy that James Gunn's Superman exists.
Oh God, that actually happens?
No. Funnily enough. Yeah, no. Interestingly, no, it doesn't.
The embarrassing conspiracy theories collapsed, and
we had a comment earlier where someone got called the N-word because they liked the film.
What?
And they were black as well, which made it even worse.
All that's left is a handful of bitter posts and recycled hashtags.
Hashtag Henry Cavill Superman!
Oh, this is hilarious. They literally rented out a fucking truck just to put Snyderverse fucking propaganda on it. Like, and no one gave a fuck. Like, it was hilarious. Who's in VC? It's Bankai. He's basically... Bankai is, like, the unfunny man. Like, he is stoic. Like, it takes a lot... Like, Bankai has, like, fuck all tolerance for this sort of shit, which is funny. And to be fair, I don't blame you. Yeah, it's like...
Yeah.
I like console fanboys when they're like, grr, don't make fun about my billion-dollar company. But it's like, where I draw the line is like that guy where he was like, oh, PlayStation gamers losing their games like black people lost their rights in the 30s. It's like, okay, no, you're a piece of shit at that point. Like, even I have my limit.
As a result,
I think when it comes to the Zack Snyder, when it comes to the Zack Snyder films, I kind of have a love-hate relationship with them.
Also,
like,
chat,
for me,
chat, I have to say, you broke Bankai by putting Sonic 06 at the top of the list in Triple S tier. Like, you...
Whoever put Sonic 06 in Triple S tier,
also,
go fuck yourself.
Also, Axiom, for putting His World Zebrahead in F tier and My Sweet Passion in S tier, Bankai wants your mod status removed.
Yes.
Video about the Snyder Bros.
Like, you broke Bankai
fandom for the foreseeable future.
Fucking broke
Not
me
because they
emotionally
disappeared
and
completely, but
mentally.
because continuing to cover them feels pointless.
You broke him so much that he's actually considering playing 06. Like, you have fucked his head.
Now.
Yeah.
You did this. You caused it.
You did
You got no one else.
You
did it.
I'm falling into madness because of that.
What the fuck?
What? What? What happened?
I just got a notification. Oh my Jesus Christ! Oh, that's hilarious. That is stupid.
What? What's happening?
Right. Chat. I'm not gonna say a word. I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. Pause the stream if you want to look at that again. No comment.
New happening. It's just the same.
Yeah, context. We're trying to organize a fucking stream so we can sort his dumbass out, and those are the sort of messages we get.
People running in.
Peter Parker was right all along. I am busting my ass out here trying to save you, and this is what we get?
In circles, repeating the same talking points.
Jesus Christ.
By the way, is this guy we're watching, is he like Ultimate Joker levels of bad?
No. This guy's commenting on the shit things that have happened. Like, this guy's actually awesome.
Yeah.
Rapidly shrinking.
Yeah, I just jumped in here and I just don't know what the context is.
Yeah, the context is he's doing a me. Like, he's taking the piss out of fanboys. But he's like me if I was, like, actually sophisticated. So uncivilized. Like, that's what this guy is. He's like the Obi-Wan Kenobi of, like, fanboy destroyers.
Audience. Unless something completely unhinged happens.
Was that Ultimate Joker? Yeah, it was. Madness.
Something that is...
Now you know my fucking pain. Like, we're trying to sort this out, and they're just taking the piss at this point. It's ridiculous.
Worth actually breaking down. I'm done giving this corner of the internet any more oxygen. They had their moment, they lost, and now all that's left is silence. And with all
that...
Yeah,
give them as much oxygen as the Titan submersible had.
Out of the way, I'm Cole McCormick. You are watching Firewood Media. Huge thanks to our channel members. Your support makes these videos possible. Your names are listed right here up on screen. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
He did a video as to why he hates power scalers. I mean, to an extent, I really fucking hate power scaling. Not necessarily, like, the scaling itself. I just hate, like, what it creates. Like, I hate the fact that...
I actually agree. I
hate the fact that we have, like, bullet... What the fuck is this? He uploaded, like, a fucking short horror film. Alright. Yeah, like, I hate the fact that, I hate the fact that, like, people, like, bully each other in servers just because, like, their fictional character doesn't win a fight. Like, it's so dumb. He's gonna attack you again right now, Rift. Alright. At the end of the day, I didn't break the fucking deal over it. And there's proof of me upholding the bargain. I feel bad for you. No, don't feel bad for me. Feel bad for him. It's like, we all moved on, he didn't. We live rent-free in his head. Yeah. Feel bad for him.
Yeah, I feel like this whole situation with Ultimate Joker is both hilarious and sad.
Yeah, it's to the point where it's like, I genuinely think there's something wrong with the guy. Like, not in, like, a insulting way. It's like, I genuinely think he should get help. Like, this is, like, it was funny, then it was annoying, and now it's just sad. It's like, he has no idea how to deal with criticism, and, like, he's just, like, a very unlikable human being. It's like, he needs to get help. It's like, that's really all we can say. It is what it is. It's like... Are the Snyder Bros okay? We'll quickly speedrun through this video. Wait, hang on, what? Steam Deck owners are just broke. Okay, well, we know what video I'm gonna watch as soon as this stream's over.
Oh, I love that YouTube channel.
Yeah, Joe from Seattle is actually based.
Yeah, he's it's kind of weird. He's basically like a American version of New Rift.
Yeah, like I based my channel so much off of Joe from Seattle. He's so funny. Yeah, chat. Do you want to watch Nintendo fanboy salt, or do you want to watch more Snyder fanboy salt? Like, what do you want?
Personally, I would say more Snyder fanboy salt because that's what the stream is based on. But that's just me.
Our stream keeps freezing. Fucking defrost it then. The stream seems okay for me, at least. Salt is salt.
Yeah,
what do you guys think about Donkey Kong Bonanza? It exists.
Never played it, so I don't have an opinion. And I probably never will have an opinion because I have no plans of buying a Switch 2.
Yeah, pretty much. Bonanza is getting glazed. Well, it's like, I don't really blame Bonanza for that when, like, Mario Kart World is, like, kind of not in the best state right now.
Has achieved wonders. We've allowed ourselves to get lost.
There are claims of them trashing merchandise in stores, threads filled with conspiracy theories, and a lot.
I think this sums up the entire situation perfectly. Went to my local Walmart and bought the very last Superman toy. Saw a kid crying because he was hoping to buy it. I felt bad for a second, but then realized he's a James Gunn fan, so I laughed at him and broke the toy in front of him. You asshole.
A lot of weird obsessive energy that doesn't really feel like regular movie discourse anymore. Now, I already went through this.
Yeah, it's like, these guys are genuinely, like, horrible. These guys are shit, like, genuinely. Like, all of this because of one version of Superman. It's like, you don't love Superman, you love Snyder, you love Henry Cavill. Like, if you genuinely loved Superman this much, you would love the other adaptations. What a dickhead.
History of all of this in a
Yeah, like, why is the Snyder Cult so angry? It's like, they genuinely could be, like... I don't think they're the most toxic. I think Dragon Ball could still potentially take that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little out of touch when it comes to Dragon Ball, so I could be completely wrong. But it's like, these guys are fucking assholes.
The only other fan base I can think is probably worse are all the Nintendo shills out there.
So this isn't going to be a full-on breakdown. This is more of a check-in on how things have escalated since.
Yeah, it's like it's to the point where it's like, am I genuinely the same species as these people? Probably not. Like, I'm probably like an alien or something.
Certain parts of the fandom are.
It would explain.
I will say, for me, I love the Snyder cut of Justice League. It's way better than the fucking one with Josh Whedon.
Maybe Sonic fans too. Yeah, Sonic fans are pretty shit, I will say. Like, Sonic fan, like, this is what happens with Sonic fans. When I say that Sonic wins, they ride my meat. When I say that Superman beats Sonic, they instantly turn on me. It's fucking funny.
Acting.
It's like, you genuinely cannot win.
Why it's gotten so weird lately. Most people seem excited to see what a fresh, more uplifting take on Superman can look like.
Not seen
Gunn's
this,
movie
really
is aiming to bring some joy.
You'll enjoy it. It's a pretty good film. Apologies if you've watched my video, because I do kind of spoil it, but...
And hope
it's
back
fine.
into
I'll
the character,
probably
but
still...
instead of engaging with...
I'll probably still see it.
But again, it's like, I mostly just spoil, like, the shit that Superman does in fights, because obviously Joker's like, he was nerfed. I'm like, no, he wasn't.
I will say, the only other thing I know about it is just some of the Justice Gang, I think that's what they're called, right?
Yeah.
I know there's a Green Lantern in it.
Guy
Not really a
Gardner,
spoiler in a lot of the... I feel like if I was a Lantern, I'd be fucking Guy Gardner.
You would not be Guy Gardner. You would 100% be Jon Stewart, yeah. Like, Guy Gardner is such a dickhead. I'd definitely be Hal Jordan, because I can be such a fuckwit. It's like...
I don't know if I'm cool. I don't know if I'm cool enough to be Jon Stewart, because he is fucking one of the coolest Green Lanterns.
Maybe
I don't know if I can measure up
Maybe that's
to that.
A-safe, then. Because he definitely isn't me.
Yeah, I feel like A-safe's more freaking Jon Stewart. I don't know what Green Lantern I would... I think with me, I think I'd probably be Guy Gardner.
What was I about to say then? I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot. Oh yeah, like, Ultimate Joker was like so desperate to hate James Gunn, because it's like, he hates the stuff that James Gunn says, which is like, okay, fair enough, you don't have to like the guy. But it's like, I think you're desperate for an argument when you say that Superman was nerfed, and you show an example of him under the effects of kryptonite poisoning. It's like, at that point, you are desperate for an argument.
With that idea, certain corners of the Snyder fandom are fully melting down.
I'll never watch Birds of Prey. Oh yeah.
Let's start with a guy who recently went semi-viral in this bizarre niche for making a Backstreet Boys parody called I Want It Zach's Way.
Snyder.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck am I watching?
He rewrote the lyrics to mourn the loss of the Snyderverse and performed it with a level. But what really raised some eyebrows was something that he posted not long after. He shared a photo of himself at a football game with a teenage girl and explained that outside of his wife, she's the only person he spends time with. He called her his real-life best friend. Now, I'm going to blur out her face because she's a minor and this is already towing into very strange territory, but it's worth pointing out how bizarre it is. Not just because of the age gap, but because this is what he chose to share publicly. This is the version of himself that he wants people to see.
Hashtag restore the Spider-Verse? Fuck me, I'm tired. Hashtag restore the Snyderverse. I'm potentially, like, sus.
This level of parasocial sincerity is what's so off-putting. We're not just talking about someone who likes a filmmaker. We're seeing someone whose emotional world seems wrapped around the myth.
Well, it's like he's literally, like, emotionally manipulating his audience, if you think about it. Because he's like, oh yeah, I have an amazing, like, daughter figure who is, like, my best friend. And I love spending time with this person. Restore the Snyderverse. It's like, what the fuck? Like, it could have been a genuinely wholesome, if slightly concerning post, and then he ruined it by saying, oh, restore the Snyderverse.
Of the Snyderverse, and
it would be like if I was like, oh, I took a really big shit this morning, restore the Snyderverse. It's like, what the fuck?
Filtered into their real life. For you, Riff.
Go on.
Do you think the Snyderverse is basically dead on arrival with Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice?
The Snyderverse is gone. It's gone. It ain't coming back.
I'm talking about when it was, starting.
I mean, it basically had no chance of succeeding. So it's like they didn't give Batman like his own solo film.
And not to
same with Wonder Woman.
Like
they basically did a Black Widow with Wonder Woman, where it's like they gave her a solo film after she had already showed up. It's like.
I feel like to give credit where it's due, the fucking Batman sequence in Batman v Superman was legitimately pretty cool.
Phoenix makes a good point, actually. There was a Snyder fan that snuck into Comic-Con just to stalk James Gunn. I'm not surprised at this point.
Relationships and self-image. The lines between fandom identity and social isolation.
That can't be real.
I believe it. Like, at this point, yeah, I think it's fair.
There's just no way people are that fucking unhinged.
I mean, there was a person there was a person in the other video where it's like they rented like a $10,000 truck with like an OLED screen on the side just so they could like promote like the Snyderverse. Like, it's ridiculous.
No.
Yeah, they did that.
Start to blur, and what we're left with is less of a film community and more of a coping mechanism. That's what makes it so unsettling. It's not a parody, it's the depth of the attachment. Now let's talk about the Lethal Geeks. This is a YouTube podcast account that's basically turned their entire identity into shouting about how the Snyderverse will be restored any day now. Every post is either a vague, trust the plan style update, or another recycled promise that Zack...
When you how many subscribers does this person have? Because it's like, they have fuck all views.
Snyder's DC plans were always meant to be a 5...
So it's like either it's a dead channel or they're a smaller channel than me.
Part saga, and there are operatives working at Warner Brothers that are secretly waiting to finish it. It's reached the point where it starts to feel like QAnon, but for people who collect Funko Pops. And this is the account responsible for most of the ridiculous...
Fucking love this guy already. I need to binge this guy's content.
Tweets in this whole saga as of late. Here's my favorite. Word for word, I promise I didn't change anything. What part is it that you don't get?
It'd be pretty cool if you two did a collab together.
Yeah, probably. What part is it that you don't get? That's a 52-year-old man like myself does not in any way, shape, or form find this appealing. Hank, I have no desire to remember myself in the 5th grade. I get it, you're a teacher, so your bias is going to skew for your students, so I get that. What you don't get is Gunn trying to turn the entirety of DC into Marvel, thus alienating half of the fan base, the adult half, the half that wants an adult conclusion to this. Ah yes, because only adults want Superman.
The adult half. The half that wants an adult conclusion to this. Let's break this down.
Like, again, if this was like Omni-Man, I'd maybe understand, but it's fucking Superman. Only adults want Superman. The fuck?
First
you
of
wanna
all,
know what the funniest thing is?
It's like Harmon Smith unironically getting upset that like people are trying to emulate like Princess Peach Showtime. It's like, mate, you look like you're double my age. Like, what are you doing? Oh, Princess Peach Showtime. It's like, yeah, you probably stroke your plumber pipe to Princess Peach.
Guy is 52 years old, and he's arguing on Twitter.
Thank you for putting that image in my head.
Unbelievable.
Strangers about superhero aesthetics, like it's life or death. That alone should be enough to give you pause. Then he insists that enjoying anything remotely hopeful or child-friendly is some kind of personal regression.
He also tried to flex on a live stream to get kicked out of Comic-Con. For God's sake.
He uses the 5th grade as shorthand for weakness. He even throws shade at the guy he's replying to, blaming his profession as a teacher for why he might like a version of Superman that isn't dark and brooding. And the part that really seals it is when he says Gunn is alienating the adult half of the fan base. He capitalizes it like it's a movement. Like
like the Godzilla ones are pretty cool.
Yeah, that's actually cool.
King Kong there. They look pretty cool.
Don't want Superman to be miserable, then you must not be a grown-up. It's a rant that says way more about his self-image than it does about the actual movie. This guy doesn't...
See, it's like, I believe that this guy is a genuine fan because he feels like a real person. Like, like, this shit feels like a real bedroom. Like, I believe that this guy is genuine.
Want a story.
And it's like, if you guys were to see my office, you'd probably believe that I'm a genuine fan, because it's like, my office is filled with shit. Like, genuinely. Like, I'll just show you guys, hold on. Like, I literally have, like, a ton of crap just to the side of me. I'm not saying that those Transformers figures are crap, by the way, I love them with all my heart, but it's like, you see how messy my fucking desk is? Buffer's just vibing there, he's sat on his Steam Deck.
I always thought you streamed in your bedroom.
I did, but I changed. Oh yeah, I've got some chewing gum here that I literally haven't touched in like half a year now. It's like... Mate, like...
If Riff reaches 50,000 subscribers, he'll eat a piece of that chewing gum.
It'll go out of date before then. Like, the blue bits on the chewing gum will actually be mold by the time that happens. I'm a hoarder. I'm not a hoarder. It's like, I am a little bit of a collector, though. Like, Transformers are just quite fun to collect. Especially nowadays, when you can get, like, massive Transformers that have, like, really creative transformations.
Speaking of Transformers, did you ever see that self-transforming Optimus Prime figure?
Yeah, that's interesting. It's like, to put it into context, what I really like about Transformers, it's like, how in the fuck does this become a truck? Like, where is the truck on this man? There is no truck at all, but he becomes truck. He be trucking. Like, where is the truck? There ain't none.
A lot of complex shit now.
You basically have to turn the guy inside out to get the truck, because, like, all of the truck pieces are on the inside. It's amazing engineering. I love it. It's fascinating.
He wants validation. From there, the tweets from other accounts only get worse. There's one from...
What the fuck is this?
Someone named Serena Oviedo who tweeted out, "What an effing downgrade from Henry Cavill's legendary Man of F Guntard." The entire post reads like a meltdown typed out mid-temper tantrum. There's no logic, just emojis, rage, and the word flop being hurled around like it's an argument. They don't ever explain what they dislike about Cornsweat's take, or even what they value in Cavill's. It's just noise. Then there's this tweet where someone claims that they bought the last Superman.
Oh yeah, this was the one that we looked at earlier. Like, that's just fucking
That's the
rude.
world they want to live in. One where humiliating a child makes you the hero. Finally,
Chat, do you want to know how random my bloody desk is? I have 2 pairs of winter gloves on my desk. It's fucking summer. Why do I have this on my desk? Like, that's how random my shit is.
There's a post from 2 grown men standing...
Although I do have something quite nice, which I'm very happy about. It's a Titanic book. I'm very fascinated about this specific area of history. If I cared more about history in school, I'd probably have higher grades.
In a yard doing construction work. Whilst you James Gunn fans are sucking on your mum's tit and whining about Superman
What?
AI
Oh, I was completely zoned out. I wasn't even reading this. Whilst you James Gunn fans are sucking on your...
art, real men are doing man stuff.
Real men are doing man stuff, like complaining on Twitter. Grr. Man energy.
Is wearing a Superman shirt, and the caption is all...
Of course, Riff likes the Titanic. Yeah.
About how real men don't
I do like the
about
Titanic.
AI art like James Gunn fans. Instead, they build things.
I think Titanic doesn't get enough credit.
There are people that believe the Titanic was fake. They're fucking idiots, then. Like, we've literally been down to see the wreck.
It's an odd flex. Like, they're literally just doing manual labor and using that as a reason for why their opinion on superhero movies is more valid.
I do feel like the Britannic doesn't get enough credit as she deserves.
Yeah, I think the Britannic and the Olympic are pretty forgotten.
Yeah.
I think it's a little ironic that the first one built was like the last one to survive.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's like, also, I think it, I swear down, those ships had such bad luck. Like, Titanic was like easily the safest ship in the world, and it sank. Then Britannic was like even more heavily reinforced, and it sank. It's like, fuck's sakes.
Actually, it wasn't even it was actually forced back into service when freaking the war continued and stuff. And on the last freaking voyage, it hit a fucking landmine.
Yeah, it hit a mine. At the very least, Lusitania got torpedoed. It's like Britannic just ran over a fucking mine.
Hard work into a culture war. The truth is, you don't need to
Although,
argue
on the
with
plus
these.
side, there weren't as many casualties on the Britannic because the staff there were completely prepared.
Plus as well, the water was warm, which not as many people...
Yeah.
People didn't die in like 15 minutes from hypothermia. It's like... If you believe the Titanic was fake... yeah, exactly. Why Ark? How are you doing? People who think Superman is a flop because it doesn't make $1 billion, they need to cope. Well, they need to stop coping, that's the problem.
People. You don't have to correct them, quote
How
tweet
far
them, or try to
like
win them over.
$500 million
That only
so
feeds the
far.
cycle. The smartest thing you can do is mute, block, and move
Was
on.
referencing the actual event. Yeah, I'm referencing the actual event. Like, I love the actual shit. Titanic didn't have enough life rafts. Titanic did have enough life rafts. That's a misconception.
It did?
It did, and the reason for that is because life rafts were not viewed in 1912 the same way that they were viewed now. That life rafts in 1912 were used to transport people from a sinking ship to a non-damaged ship. That's what lifeboats were back then, which is why, yeah, that's a interesting thing that people tend to forget.
Yeah, I've actually never really thought of it that way.
And the funny thing is that, like, even though it sounds, like, bizarre from our perspective, it actually worked, because there was a ship that sank called, like, the RMS Republic, where it's, like, they actually managed to transport all the passengers, like, to and from the Republic to, like, the ship that came to its rescue, with an insufficient amount of boats. But it's like they managed a full-scale evacuation. But unfortunately, the same just couldn't be done with the Titanic because of quite a lot of factors that had added up.
To point out when something's clearly off, especially if it's crossing lines.
Also, I love how we're talking about
conversations,
Titanic.
But after that, there's just no value.
Well, yeah, because the fucking Snyder fans are just a shipwreck. It's like a sinking ship. It's horrible.
Value in staying locked into it. Letting this stuff live rent-free in your head won't change their minds. It'll just exhaust yours. What's actually happening here has less to do with movies and more to do with identity. A lot of these people grew up loving superheroes, but somewhere along the way they started to feel embarrassed by that. Maybe it was pressure from peers, maybe it was a fear of being seen as childish, or maybe they just never learned how to...
Actually, Riff, do you believe in any conspiracies or legends? Probably not.
Enjoy something without needing to be something.
I mean, I know that it's like a conspiracy theory that like aliens exist. It's like, I would like to think aliens exist because I think it's very fucking unlikely that they don't exist. Like, the universe is massive.
More emotionally open and sincere, that sense of safety is gone. They feel like they're losing the version of these characters that help them feel less self-conscious. So instead of adapting, they double down. They mock anything optimistic, they lash out at actors, directors, and they cling to whatever makes their taste feel more adult, even if that word doesn't mean anything in this context. This behavior doesn't come from a place of strength, it comes from insecurity, and if you try to meet it head-on with logic or empathy, you'll only get pulled into the performance. You're not obligated to fix it. You're allowed to.
Aliens live among us. Yeah, they're called fanboys. I'm joking. It's like, obviously it's like, I don't know if aliens do exist for real, so it's like, I'm not gonna say, oh, aliens actually exist. I just think it's very unlikely that they don't exist. Like, when you think, like, how fucking massive the universe is, it's like, surely it's possible.
Yeah, that's what I like to think too. Like, we can't be the only living species in the fucking universe. There has to be other life in it.
But I mean, we could be wrong. You never know. But yeah, chat. That was fanboys of the sniper. What am I on about? The Snyder.
God,
right. I am tired. Fuck me. Yeah, that was a Superman of the Zack Snyder variety. With that being said, I hope you appreciate. I appreciate everyone being here as always. I thank you all for watching, and I thank you all for spending time with me this evening because. Honestly, I wasn't even gonna go live because I'm just that tired, but we pushed through it. I'm very glad we did because it's Zack Sniper. Fuck you. I'm tired, but yeah. It's been good. Yeah, Zack Sniper. That's amazing. Yeah. It's been good having you guys here. It really means a lot. Show them my table next to my PC. Wait, what? Kiwi. Oh my god. I love how you can just see my face in like the corner because you've got the stream on. Yeah, you got like quite a few things on your stream, on your desk. Fair enough. I'll just give it a little flash. Boom. There you go. It's Kiwi's desk filled with some shit on it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. I really do. And yeah, this is where we're gonna call it a day. So, I don't know if I've got any YouTube stuff planned for tomorrow, but we may do a live stream in the evening, because yeah, I don't have to go to bed early, because I don't have a early stream on Thursday. So, yeah, with that being said, I'm just waffling at this point. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.